Machiavelli production. Friday night stream lights hit, we locked in. No excuses, no delays. Lil Chad and Slender Dad, that duo moving different, set in the stage. Brahma Bull in the cut, dropping wisdom like it's sacred text. Matches Mo bringing that chaos energy, leaving the whole place wrecked. Fandom singing every bar, the harmonies feel sanctified. Real ones in the building, whole room shouting, can't be denied. We rose from the dirt, no handouts, no cosigns, had to make our own name. Now the squad stay locked in tight, ascending art, we spark that fucking flame. Ascending art, we've been here since that very first spark. Every punchline hitting heavy, tearing old school style apart. Grab your snacks, get comfy, real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe, we elevate the fucking art. Culture casino might slide through, depending on the night. But best believe there's a guy called Imp, and that 70s rock fan keeping it lit, holding down the spot. No cap, we've been fucking ready since the very first part. Every punchline landing heavy, leave the old shit ripped apart. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe, we elevate the fucking art.
Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Look at this dapper
It's
MFer
DJ Brahma.
with his bar
up?
set up.
He's got the whole thing going now.
DJ
huh?
Brahma.
Working on it.
You
Looking
have a
nice.
little LED
Looking real
bowl
nice.
behind you? Yeah.
Yeah. And I've
Wow.
got some more stuff that I haven't been able to put up yet. There's the misses.
You
Oh, I thought that was your mom.
Put your
look
walking
like,
stick up.
You look like the grandfather of Dead Mouse.
Oh my god. I know mine's not, so I hope this isn't a rude question, but is your mom still around? You could totally bring her on the show and call her Mama Bull.
She is around. But
She
she's in
would
Texas.
kill it.
Matt's met her.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Mama Bull, it's so good, man. How have you not done this yet? I'll assume my check's in the mail from you too.
Right. So yeah, it's coming together.
Let's see, Josh. I guess was this related to the Ascendant Arcade stream last night? I wonder will the stream go an hour long and suddenly end?
It's
Yeah.
life happening. Sorry.
Yep.
I'll make it up to you guys
Yep.
at some point.
We got our favorite Kiwi in chat. Our unofficial publicist, who's welcome anytime she's not on Ambien, and Good Take doesn't want her going spilling the beans. Or Tina. We got talking about Sony. That's one of the big stories we're going to go into because, man, has gaming been good to us the last few weeks because of
There's
the.
been a lot of news. I don't know if
been
it's
good for the
all
show,
good.
Not so much for gamers.
Wondering why we didn't get a Mad Show Tuesday. Things
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Life was happening. He'll make it up to you.
But we are.
The next show will be twice as good. We won't invite Brahma. That always seems to improve things for some reason.
Don't know if I should ask Brahma for a margarita or a song request.
Yeah,
I want
the
DJ
AirPods
The
Brahma.
answer
out.
to that is yes.
Dude, I want a bullet and ginger ale on the rocks, please.
Well, I have
Slim-
bourbon.
Slim boy fat.
Hey DJ, can you play Rock the Casbah for us? It's a wedding classic. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We got the Sony story is a good one. We got, and I'm really most excited. I've used AI to generate the full bracket seating for Mad's challenge for the 2000s. So we've got 64 seated songs, 4 brackets of 1 through 16. That will start tonight.
We're going to get through them all
Smoking
tonight,
gun,
aren't we?
Matt.
It's going to be really entertaining. The fact that Slender is extra spicy tonight.
No, you don't know that. I was extra spicy last night. I could be less spicy today. I'm not. I'm still pretty spicy, but yeah, I could be.
I don't even know how to respond to that level of bullshit.
Anyway, So, all right, but I think I'll start because this is one of I'm really really happy with this news, and it just makes me happy. So I'm gonna do it. Moana is bombing fucking fierce.
Oh dear.
Really?
Yep.
What's a Moana?
I'm
The
kind of
lo-
surprised by that, actually.
The live action version of Moana was projected originally to be like a $100 million opener months ago because it's kids, it's live action. Moana is the number one watched kids movie.
Yeah, but it feels like Moana also didn't come out that long ago.
No,
No,
it
it
didn't.
didn't.
But they've already run the well dry on live actions. So.
But here's
No,
the other
they haven't done the
thing:
live
This is
action
pretty-
Frozen yet, have they?
The Rock doesn't look right. Look at
It's
this.
pretty high opening for a rock movie, though. That's
Well,
pretty
that's
good
the
for a
other
rock
thing.
movie.
People also forget the first Moana in the theaters did not make big money. It was not a huge in-theater hit. There's a difference between parents parking their kids in front of Disney Plus and playing the movie that's there, and going to pay money for
I mean,
it.
I
So-
have no desire to watch the live action, but I actually did like the Moana
Yeah, well,
animated
that's-
movie. It was pretty good.
I think you're right about the fact that I think Moana came around 2016 or 2017,
Yeah,
which
so
is
like
not even 10 years ago.
barely a decade.
Yeah.
That and people are just tired of the live action
yeah.
remakes to begin with.
Well, they sucked from the get-go, in my opinion, but
Yeah.
Now, what I did, so last night my wife goes, "Don't you usually go see the new movie that opens in the week?" I was like, "Yeah, I've got," because I was like, "I've got a late show ticket because I'm going to Evil Dead Burn." So it's a horror movie, so they have late showings of it. And she's like, "That one?" And I was like, "I wasn't gonna go see the live action Moana." I had no idea.
and I would imagine, based on the direction they've gone with the Evil Dead movies, that you weren't gonna get me to go watch it because I'd be
I
like,
didn't.
"Well,
I didn't
is
didn't even bother.
Is it gory, disgusting slaughterhouse? Then I'm not interested."
So that's the interesting thing about Evil Dead. They've always been gory, but they were comedically gory.
Yeah, and it wasn't like it was.
Well,
it
let's
didn't-
be truthful there. The first one was just so bad it was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the second
And
one.
then the
they
second
made-
one was actually meant to be a horror. I don't know if that was actually
Horror
meant to be
comedy.
a
Yeah,
but
horror
it-
comedy, but that's how it came across.
Yeah, but it's also it wasn't excessively gory. It was terrifying, but most of what was scary about it was the supernatural stuff. It wasn't. There were some moments like he obviously cut his own hand off because evil got into it, but like they didn't. What would you say the word is? They didn't relish in the gore.
Yeah, so the last two movies, there was Evil Dead Rise, which I actually liked far more than this one. Did you see Evil Dead Rise, Imp?
No.
No, not into.
I don't. If Bruce Campbell's not in it, I don't
Yeah.
care. It's
Yeah.
not Evil Dead.
Also
And-
true.
So then now we have this one, which is Evil Dead Burn, and it's like Slender was saying. There's a couple elements where they go comedic, but it's very light comedy, not at all like what you want, and the like you're saying, the gore, they revel in it, like they're really trying to do torture porn kind of gore. And I was like, I made the mistake. I told my wife when I was like, I made the mistake of getting candy. I was watching the movie.
You know what people
and I
should
was
watch instead is The Furious. That fucking movie slaps.
like, Obsession is still out there.
I've got a
As
copy
part of
The
my
Furious,
homework
yeah.
from part of my homework from Bad Take Bojan, I've been watching old Nick Cage movies. So I watched Gone in 60 Seconds the other day.
Same here. Yeah.
Watched The Rock.
So I'll do my brief review on Evil Dead Burn. Is totally worth waiting for on streaming. Nothing about it is a theater level thing. It's torture porn. It's not, without Bruce Campbell, it doesn't have the right vibe. He's an executive producer because he gets the credit from the Evil Dead movies.
Dude, he puts
But-
the camp in campy movies.
Yeah, when you've got, like Tina was saying, with Ash versus Evil Dead, that was
So good.
exactly the right concept.
So good.
But this one, they're going. And here's the other thing: the Evil Dead series has always had a problem for me, where the rules make no sense. There's no rules about how you kill the things.
Yeah, if
how
you take
get
it too
possessed.
serious, you're gonna question those rules. If it's absurd, then you're just like the rules don't
Exactly.
matter. It's a
Like-
fucking joke.
Like in Army of Darkness, when he has the alternate version of him where he completely quarters him, and
Starts punching
decapitates him.
himself in the stomach. I got something for you. Drinks the boiling water.
Because first you're told that if you decapitate them, it kills them, but then it doesn't. And
It doesn't
it's
seem like it does. The heads almost
Yeah.
always seem like they're still alive.
and still talking to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this is the problem with these new serious ones. You start thinking about what the rules have to be, and they don't hold up. So, it's just a generic horror movie. It was perfectly serviceable as just a generic demon possession horror movie, but as an Evil Dead movie, it fails. So I would give this one like 3.5 out of 10. Since
I'll
it's
tell
Evil
you
Dead.
what, Brahma, virtual high five. We have ruined Chad. He's given nothing but bad reviews lately.
I have not, because I still loved Masters of the Universe. That movie was awesome. It's gonna hit Amazon any day now.
I'm just saying, we have made you a lot more cynical.
Again, a good movie to watch would be The Furious. Gave it 8
Yeah,
out of 10.
I've got a copy of that. I'm going to watch it
I
tomorrow.
will tell you, Mad, the movie did have the trailer for the new Eggers movie,
Yeah.
and on
I've
the
seen
big
it.
screen, that thing looks awesome.
Yeah.
It looks like a perfect blend of Nosferatu and the North. So, I'm
Another
really
one that recently came out was the new Jack Ryan movie on. I think it's on
Yeah.
Amazon.
yeah, it's on
it was
Amazon.
fine.
It was fine.
It was
was-
nothing
yeah.
compared to The Furious. I don't know why no one else wants to talk about it.
I do.
I don't
Because
know the movie, so
haven't
I
seen
got
it.
nothing to say.
I can't wait. I'm going to see it tomorrow.
It's worth it. It's
Oh,
not the
God, yeah.
Raid. It's not the Raid 2, but it's the closest thing we've gotten to the Raid or the Raid 2 since the Raid or the Raid 2.
Oh, sounds good, mate. Sounds good.
Yeah. 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Joe Taslim.
Yeah, they're just. Why are they making films like Saw? Yeah, that's a good question. Saw, horror movies that have hit really lately. Let's look at it. Obsession.
The Obsession, yeah.
That was a well crafted. It's not anything new. Monkey Paw stories are well done before. Been done before, but it was really well done. You just got to do it well, and then it didn't revel in like killing things, but it made it matter when it happened. It was a great horror movie. I mean, people seem to like Backrooms more than I did. I guess that's from people filling in the lore from reading the Reddit threads, but yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Weapons, I was gonna say, is last.
Weapons, yeah.
There's a new movie by the guy who did Weapons, and it looks good too. It's the Evil Dead one, not Evil Dead, Resident Evil. It looks like it's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, who knew if you wanted to make a good Resident Evil movie, you should get someone who's qualified and talented, that it could work.
That's absurd.
Because I started watching the trailer, and it's just the first time I'd seen that trailer, and I was like, some of these things look familiar, and then I was like, wait, that's a Resident Evil bad guy, and it was a Resident Evil movie.
According to the director, it's going to be Resident Evil in name only.
Yep.
It's a horror like zombie movie. It'll
Why
be fine.
bother with that pesky source material?
Well, I don't know. Resident Evil hasn't always been consistent with it.
No, Resident Evil has worked its way from virus to fungus to
Virus again.
virus again to cult
Fungal
that
virus.
worships the fungus. Like there's
Yeah, but you got to admit though, Slender, with the first 2 to 3 games, any one of those could have been turned into a movie, staying with the source material.
Oh yeah. But well, the second one, even though Resident Evil 2, the original, not the remake, is my favorite Resident Evil, I have to admit the premise was so stupid. The whole thing, we've made the G virus. It's superior to the T virus in every way. It's the same fucking thing, dude. Like, just say we had another T virus. Like, no, shut up.
And here
Yeah,
I
I
thought you
don't-
were going to say having a police station laid out like that was the problem, not so much the story. But anyway,
I mean, that's just I can dismiss that as video game logic, but
did you ever hear the reasoning?
Well, he
why
was
it
talking about
like
the first
that?
one. The police station is in the second one, to be fair.
no,
Yeah.
I was talking about the second one.
He did
And
say
Oh, I
the
thought you
second.
said the first one. You said
No,
the
no,
original
no.
one, not the remake.
the original
The original
Resident
PS1
Evil 2.
version,
They did a
not the-
remake of it, and I hate the remake.
And the reasoning behind why the police station was as weird as it was. Oh, it used to be a museum. How many museums do you know have locked doors based on the fucking suits of cards?
Yeah, and how many museums keep all their puzzles functional after they've been converted into a police station?
Wait, how many museums have puzzles?
Lots of them.
The Museum of Puzzles.
Yeah, there's puzzle museums. Have you never been to a puzzle museum, Mad?
There's a difference between
Were
saying
you born
puzzle
under a
museum
fucking rock or something?
and saying that museums have puzzles.
Well, maybe it was a puzzle museum. Did you just rule that out without even thinking about it?
Yes.
You're a fool.
And this is what I was referring to earlier. Thank you for proving me correct, Slender.
There is a
I'm not being
actually,
spicy. I'm trying to keep the spicy down. I wanted to tell him he's a fucking idiot, but I
There is a
didn't.
apparently there is a puzzle museum.
See? Told you.
So-
I claim absolute victory. You lose, Mad. I'm the winner.
It's just
So
a
I
website, though. No, they're cheating. It's just a website.
So I did want to bring this up because I know Brahma is a Dune book reader. They dropped the Dune 3 trailer.
Yeah.
Trash.
A while ago.
No, it was just this week.
No, new trailer.
No,
yesterday.
they've dropped at least 3 trailers.
Yeah, this is the one that dropped.
That's
yesterday.
why he said
Yeah.
the new trailer.
He didn't say the new. He said the Dune trailer.
The
thought he said the new Dune trailer.
Dune 3 trailer.
Yeah.
Should
Maybe
I-
I'm not the spicy one, Imp. Mad is coming after everybody.
Yeah.
He's laying the seeds for the abuse he shall take later.
That's right.
what?
He's got his
What if-
song
what
list
if
coming
you-
in. He's already getting
Right.
defensive.
No, there's no abuse coming from that. That fucking list is on point.
There are multiple puzzle museums.
Super Fleet, no cap, for real, for real.
Anyway, so with the new trailer, they actually have actual scenes from the movie. Shocker. That were as opposed to a teaser, was just flash, 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 and it looks like they're doubling down on Angry Chani, and it's such a bad choice. It ruins the like she's calling worms. She's like, what is going on?
No, she's not just
Oh,
calling
no.
worms. The worm stops at her.
Maybe it's a dream sequence. I don't know, but it's a bad look if you've read the books. It's not where any of this should be going.
They're skipping the firstborn altogether and going straight to the twins.
Well, they already skipped it because the firstborn had to go right.
know.
You know, yeah. Jason, at least they're doing clear. They're bringing back Gola, Duncan, Idaho. Which, that's
How did they
good.
do that? How does that work?
He's a clone.
It's a clone.
Oh, it's a clone. Okay.
I mean, I'm not worried about spoiling a book series that's been out 60 years.
No
Yeah, isn't
spoilers,
Idaho,
dude.
Like throughout the entirety of the series.
Yes.
Is
So
he's an exact clone then, not just a very close clone. In which case
They
he'd be
call-
Duncan.
no,
he'd be
they-
Duncan, Oregon, or something. Then
no, well, it's a major point in the book that they can create what they call Golas, which are clones.
because I've never finished the books.
But the clones are different individuals. So, like, you could retrain them. Like, Duncan Idaho was a sword master. The clone they make for him in when he first gets brought back is a mentat. So and he has a whole different name and personality.
He doesn't have any of the I mean, they don't implant memories of
No,
the previous.
but-
That gets into spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the spoilers are, yes, you can be snapped into
In the
being
books.
the exact
Yeah.
person you
Yeah.
were before.
So the method they
all
do
of your
again.
cells have memory.
Yeah,
Right,
so the genetic memory function is a core concept in Dune. Like, that's the whole point of the Kwisatz Haderach, being able to access full genetic memory from the male and female lines.
It's the Bene Gesserit breeding program.
Yeah.
All the way back.
Yep. So what they discover in the when they bring back Duncan Idaho is if you try to make a Gola do something that was completely abhorrent and counter to the nature of the person they originally were, it'll snap their memories back. In this case, they had trained this Gola to be an assassin to kill Paul, and when he was finally fighting him to do it, it brought him back as his memories came back, and he dropped the knife and everything.
But
So-
when your memories come back, you keep all the skills you have already learned
Yeah,
that are part
so-
of your memory.
Cheat
So-
code.
So now he's a sword master.
Yeah,
And
so
a mentat.
once Paul's kids take over, and one of the kids becomes the God Emperor of Dune by merging with the sandworms and becoming a hybrid.
A worm.
He spends over like 10,000. No, it was a couple thousand years. He keeps having them clone Duncan with different skill sets, and then
And it
make
just
the
keeps
ultimate
killing
machine.
Dun-
and
He
yeah.
just constantly is killing off Duncans.
Yeah, and eventually in the Dune
Duncan
series, and this is
disordered.
what Imp was talking about, he becomes a Kwisatz Haderach just through the number of lives he's lived. He's got so much stored experience as Duncan Idaho that he becomes functionally capable of doing all the same things and more that the regular ones. That's once Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson
J.
took over
Anderson.
the series, so you take that with a grain of salt. It's like any writer taking over the book series. It's like it's like whoever's going to take over the book series when George R.R. Martin dies and they publish the final versions of it. Allegedly, what are the rumors
He
that
swears
Sanderson?
that there will never be rights given.
Tolkien thought the
It's
same
easy
thing.
to say that now.
You can't. That's the thing. You can't bind the estate. The estate will be up to whoever owns it once he passes. There's no permanent IP rights that you can lock down.
It's not like he's got a family you can pass it on
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, that fat fuck is too busy buying DeLoreans and making HBO spin-offs to have had children. Anyway, and so
Wow.
it's weird. I feel like the movie looks very well made and competently done, and it will probably be a fine continuation of what Villeneuve did, but it's getting more and more divergent from the original books and more of a problem. Because, like Brahm
so
and I
non-book
talked about,
readers will continue to like it, and
Which is
I will
fine.
hate it.
yeah, I mean that's still going to probably be
If I
better
even watch it.
for Dune as a franchise to make it more popular. People can discover the book. Yeah, you are the only one chatting. I don't know why.
You see that?
Maybe other people are watching the portrait mode and they're not chatting.
Everybody's really getting into that portrait mode. It's taken
Portrait
off.
mode is really hell. Our sub count has gone up continuously since we've been broadcasting in portrait mode. I don't know, Matt. Have you seen that too with your channel? You got
I
sub
don't
growth. Yeah. Well, it's working for us, and that's what matters. You know what else is working for somebody? Pumping and dumping your stock by saying you're going to drop physical media and then selling
Yeah.
half of your stock, and as soon as investors really liked the news of dropping physical media, and gamers hated it. But investors pumped the stock because they liked the idea, and immediately the Sony CEO sold half, and he wasn't the only one. Lots of them did, and that was before they are backtracking now on their physical media stuff due to backlash. It's looking like it was that's why it's in the description, a classic pump and dump scenario where you release something that investors will jump on, and the stock goes up, and then you sell on that jump, and then you avoid the immediate downturn that comes from there.
Yeah, and I haven't seen anybody argue this yet, but I'll just put it to bed before it happens. The most likely the reason that he didn't wait until the stock stopped going up, or he didn't sell immediately after the announcement on the rise, is because when you're a CEO or an executive at a major company like that, you have windows in which you can trade. You're not like a civilian or a day trader. You can't trade whenever you want. There are times when you are allowed to trade and times when you aren't. And so he probably had to wait until he was legally allowed to make the trade.
Yeah, I also want to bring up is I think they also got slapped by reality too, because it's come out that some of their executives have made comments like, "Oh, essentially, we can do whatever we want. Our
Yeah.
customers,
Oh, yeah, they think-
we'll just go along with whatever we do because they're loyal to the brand." And then they kind of got smacked in the face of, "We like you. We're not loyal to you. You're a fucking company."
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I do think it's still going to blow over because there are just too many people who, I don't know. They're not ready to accept PC Master Race into their hearts just yet. I've been knocking on
With the
doors.
rumored
I wear my
PS6
nice
price
suit.
of $1,000. They may be willing to start looking at the PC.
But all right, so
Yeah.
here's the thing though: if you're pushing the price point at that high, and you're getting rid of physical media, where the whole point of the console was, in theory, you could not have to be plugged in online and still play a game. As you know, as crazy as that.
Well, that was the
concept is
point
getting-
20 years ago.
Yeah, but so why wouldn't you just get a PC, a gaming PC that can do other things besides just that? I mean, there's no.
Because
there's,
I want to play that one single PS6 exclusive.
PS5's sales have already been terrible compared to previous generations, even
Yeah,
though
they
it's
never
the
released
leader,
anything for it.
even though it's the leader of the generation. I mean, PS5 has given nobody a reason to genuinely switch from a PS4. I still have a PS4 and still play my PS4 games.
I mean, the
Xbox.
other thing too is if you want a simple plug and play, you know, that can do more than what a console can, get a Steam machine.
Yeah.
I was doing some research into that last night for a buddy of mine who's getting one. Setting up emulators on that, oh my god, stupid easy.
Yeah. And
Because
if you've ever played Steam games, guess what? You've already got a library.
Yep.
And
I've
they
got
go on
more stuff
sale
in my
constantly.
I got more stuff in my Steam library than I'm gonna play for a long, long time.
Yeah, me too. Huge backlog.
I mean, I'm not getting a Steam machine because I think that's too expensive too. I don't fault them for that, but I'm still not spending over $1,000.
I
on one of
also,
those.
by the way, I mean, if you're following finance and trade stuff, the AI war everyone's like gearing up for is already shifting.
Yeah.
Like, they're already going towards and leaner, cheaper, smaller AI model systems instead of these big, giant, power-hungry, data-hungry ones.
Well,
There is-
these crazy Skynet type bill of sales that were, oh, this is going to replace your entire human workforce, blah blah, etc. and so forth. Everybody's starting to realize that this was all snake oil to get investment money, and a lot of people are already backing away from it.
This reminds me so much of the dot-com bubble.
Yep. Oh, that's
Which-
exactly what I would compare it to.
Because and this is where the naysayers who were like, oh, internet will never do anything, were wrong, but the people who were like, the internet will replace everybody, were also wrong. What you found was, just like with computers before this, when computers were introduced to the workplace, they are an efficient tool to help a good employee become even better, but they do not replace employees or the skill set of a human at this time. Maybe that could happen down the road, but it's a long time from
And
that
they
happening.
it can't fix stupid.
No, and that reminds me, if anyone watched Silicon Valley, when that one episode where he had created an AI like to do things, and it started just deleting everything and like destroying their source code, and it was like, well, the
Yeah, and
AI
then they're like, did you delete that? Yes, I did. You weren't supposed to do that. I know, but I did it anyway.
yeah. Because I thought it would be more efficient. AIs can make bad decisions. If you've tried to use ChatGPT or Claude or any of these things within a work concept, or whatever work you do, you'll find that they make a lot of errors, and you've got to proofread what you're getting.
They need very close supervision.
What AI is really good for, that can be a helpful tool, would be like, when I'm doing a complicated spreadsheet setup that I need to do something with multiple, I can go to AI and I can ask it to give me like the formula template, and that's quick for me. I can give it the exact parameters and it'll punch it out.
It's
I
great
still
for
have to
open
tweak
source
it.
resource projects
Yep.
or research projects. It's great for data aggregation at scale. There are some things it's really good at. It's going to be able to do a lot faster than a human. There are other things it's going to fuck it up.
What I also like, I can do case law decisions regarding tax policy where there's a PDF or a document, and I can put it in there and just say, can you summarize the key points?
Yeah.
And that'll do it. And
Or
then I
I'm
can
looking
use-
for this specific thing within the document. Can you find it for me? Give me the page numbers. Every place it disappears.
Yep. Yeah, so it makes me a more efficient employee at what I'm doing, but it could not do it. Like, it doesn't have, what it can't do is then take that and kind of how do I free will reason into the other things I'm trying to pull together. Now, again, maybe 10, 20, 30 years from now it'll be able to do that kind of stuff. But I think what AI is going to be like in terms of the future, if you watch Star Trek The Next Generation, where you could be like, computer, do this, computer, do that, and it would give you stuff per your query, but it wasn't reasoning on its own.
Like Earl Grey tea.
Yeah, hot.
Hot.
Yep.
How did
So-
don't replicators use all the energy available in the universe? How do replicators really work?
Replicators would take them. I mean, it would function on the
Well, they're
concept that
fictional. 70s.
matter-
But if
so
you had
they
to-
don't really work.
A sentient AI and replicators would be a big problem.
Yeah, I think Stargate addressed that. But I was gonna say, like, I think what Slender's been predicting this a while, and I always give him credit for it. I feel like people are in our chat and watching our show on replay because we're usually ahead on the gaming stuff thanks to him. But from a finance and money perspective, this is all the hallmarks of, we know our product is going to have issues in the next 12 to 18 months, and we want to get out while the getting's good. So, 'cause-
What did I tell you earlier this week? I was like, this is not a prediction, but my gut's telling me this is what's happening. And then the next day,
because, like, yeah, if you really believed that your PS6 was going to be a huge flagship thing, you would want to keep the amount of stock that the executives sold off, not just the CEO, but numerous Sony executives. You're holding on to that because the launch of the PS6 is 18 months or less away now. It's supposed to.
I
like
believe they're trying to make the Christmas season for end of next year, 2027, into 2028.
Yeah. So I think this is a harbinger. I know they haven't said it yet. I doubt it's coming out next year. I think they're going to delay this. I think whatever's going on after, especially once we saw the Steam machine stuff.
The
I know
Steam
that's-
machine should have sent a very clear message to all three of the other big guys, like, we're gonna have to reevaluate console sales.
Here's the other thing, though. If you're Sony, you need flagship franchises to sell your system. And they've already had in PS5 going on 6 years, nothing that has sold a system.
No.
And they and if you're gonna have, before you can launch your new PS6, you're gonna have to have some kind of killer app that's gonna get people to buy it. And I haven't heard any rumors. I mean, they would be using some kind of AAA level studio that they own, whether that's Naughty Dog or the rest. They haven't done anything to pump up any hype for a game that's going to be on the next generation or any of that kind of stuff. So I don't think it's coming out in 27. I would guess at the earliest would be Christmas of 28, maybe even sometime in 29.
Yeah.
Now, I think part of that might also be they're waiting. They might have the specs done, but they're waiting for what I believe is going to be a collapse in the pricing in RAM and memory in about the next 10 months. Probably around first quarter next year is when all this AI bubble shit is going to pop. And what I mean is, all of a sudden, the data centers that they really wanted to get built are going to get built. And then they're going to be done because they're going to shift to leaner models. I still think that there's going to be a release soon of AI versions where it just runs locally instead of as a software as a service option. Instead of having to rely on a big data center to do it, they're going to say own your own agents as long as you pay the subscription fee. And they're going to totally get away from giant digital data centers because it's cheaper that way. It makes you more money. Just look at Sony not wanting to do physical media because it makes them more money to do software as a service than it does to try to do the infrastructure for it.
Yeah.
So I think that is, if you are, here's, my money-based predictions. PS6 is not coming out in 2027. Sony is going to have trouble with that. And that by first quarter of 27, there's going to be first quarter would be January through March. There's going to be a major pullback of at least 10 to 20% on prices for memory and RAM. And that might not sound as much given how much it's inflated, but I think that's the beginning of the
The only
pullback.
reason I wonder about that is because you have companies like AMD bringing back product that's older. Like, they were about to kill off the AM4 platform. They decided to keep it going for another 10 years.
Just because the new tech is so fucking expensive.
Yeah. So if a company like AMD is doing that, I really want... it could just be for preparation purposes, just in case.
But I mean, the platform that they're keeping around, does it? I mean, what is it that it doesn't do with what they're looking? I'm guessing from a gaming perspective, is that a GPU we're talking
No,
about?
that's CPU.
CPU.
Yeah.
If you're
The
moving
heart
stuff
of the
to,
motherboard.
if you're moving stuff to, you've got two cons. If you're moving stuff to data centers, you're not going to have to do GPU stuff. I think you're going to be still doing stuff on your own PC, but a lot of that, what they've probably found, and I'm going to be honest, the average PC buyer, if they're not a gamer, is not pushing their systems. They're doing emails.
No.
So why do you, at this point, why do you need to keep pumping a newer CPU for most people if you're not going the gaming route? I'll be honest, I don't.
They specifically said it's because of RAM prices.
Yeah, and
the
honestly,
AM5
a
uses
CPU.
DDR5, whereas AM4 platform uses DDR4. It's still incredibly expensive compared to what it should be, but you're not looking at like $1,000 for 32 gigs.
And a CPU is not terribly important for gaming.
Well, that's what I mean, though. If you're not putting one of those in a gaming, all right. So, for most computers that are being sold just to be computers, you're not even pushing your CPU. You're not using your GPU on a gaming level. If you're just using Word and going on Facebook, as Grandma does, whatever.
And those people tend to also own laptops.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or
Sometimes
just a Surface tablet type thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think there's like what we've all. So how do I put this? I have 3 Surface PCs in my house, mainly because I was able to get them through Surplus as my employer was filtering to new equipment. I have the one that I had my very first Surface, which was a Pro 3, still works. Still runs.
Doesn't play Conan Exiles all that great.
No, I didn't use that one. I'm talking about the very first
That
one.
would be awesome.
Surface Pro 3 is not pushing it. But I was able to give it to my son so he could start, learning to type and writing things on Word for, doing projects and assignments. That computer can't. I got it in 2013. It's 13 years old. It's still good. It's still like doing things, and the only reason that they kept it out from being able to update to Windows 11 because they purposefully end of lifed the updates for it. But it's as a PC, it would be built. It could handle Windows 11. They just won't let me install it because that's Microsoft trying to get me to buy a new computer. Why? I mean, and there's a lot of that.
Sounds about right.
But what I'm saying is there's a lot of people who are discovering that they're computers that are 10, 12 years old at this point. I mean, maybe this is dead internet theory kind of in a hardware stance. There's nothing that's really pushing your system beyond what you were able to get 13 years ago if you're not a gamer. So why bother? Like, why do you need to pay for upgrades? Why do you need all this new equipment? As long as individual parts of your PC hold up, and if you're not a power user, PCs can go a long time if you're not pushing a lot of that stuff. I think that's what they're running into, that a lot of the buyers market, it's like televisions, right? There's all these televisions stacked up. They've gotten so cheap because once you get enough flat screens, do you need more?
Yes.
Well, maybe. Maybe that's how Brahma feels. With his
Garage
new bar
has 4
setup.
of them.
You can never have enough
I
screens.
got to get them all moved down here.
Look at Tina. I've had the same laptop for 20 years. I just used to grade MS Office assignments from my undergrad student in Access Blackboard. Yeah. So, I think they're running into some of that stuff too. And Sony's running the same thing. Like, if you put out a new console, which they did in 2020, and no one cared, I mean,
It wasn't that
Why
nobody
are-
cared. People realized really quick they weren't going to be able to get one.
Yeah, there was
no, I don't think people didn't want to get one.
Mm,
The
You
hype
couldn't
was
get
there.
one.
It wasn't as big as what it would be in the past, but it died down even quicker because people realized, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get one anytime soon.
I don't see. I don't think that's the. I mean, that problem existed for the Switch. That problem existed for PS4. That problem existed for Nintendo Wii.
I mean,
And-
that problem really existed for PS5. That's
PS5.
probably
It
why
was
I
2
never got
years.
one.
It was 2 years before it was readily available on the shelf.
Yeah.
By the time I thought I could get one, I no longer had any desire to.
that's-
Yes,
If
there
they'd
wasn't-
had a supply of them up front that they didn't go out of stock so quickly, I might have bought one before I realized I didn't want it.
as much
I
of
got
a
one for one reason: Demon Souls Remastered,
Same.
Yeah.
and then
Hey,
I've really not used it since.
You know what's really going to piss me off, Brahma? If they decide to do a Bloodborne remake specifically for the PS6.
Of course they will.
Nah, they probably won't because it's Sony and they're retarded.
That
How
could be the
retarded
closest
are
thing they
they?
have to an exclusive at the moment.
Is that something that they could put? They should put that as a on their letterhead. Why? Because we're retarded. We're Sony. No, that's the decision making. I mean, Xbox has never really seemed like they're interested in pushing their hardware enough. They've moved on completely. I think they're still trying to do. They're pushing the Xbox as an ecosystem on your computer, and that just runs headfirst into Steam. If you're a PC gamer,
Yeah,
why
I
are
think
you
they
going to?
backed off of that a little bit because now they're talking that the new console they're doing is going to have Steam integrated with it.
I mean, that might be.
How they're going to work that out, I have no idea. Now,
If
it
you're-
could also just be like, oh, you can. It's integrated to the point where you can talk to people on Steam. Can you use their store? No.
See, that's an interesting question. If you're Microsoft, Xbox has been a losing division for 20 years
Since it came
It-
out.
since it came out. It's never actually turned a profit for Microsoft. It's been
There's
they've
times
used
when they
it.
came close.
But it is
Yeah.
about the only thing that people do like about Microsoft. Because everybody hates Windows.
No, especially
It's
now.
the only thing giving that company goodwill.
Yeah, and the CEO of Microsoft has, because they're getting much more scrutiny now, has actually said Xbox needs to put up or shut up as a division.
Well, yeah,
Then-
I said this last week. They were, for the longest time, Microsoft as a company was carried by their contracts for Windows and Office with corporations and hospitals and government entities and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, they cornered the market.
They cornered the market, but Windows and Office were their big money makers.
Yeah.
Windows 11 has made people turn around and look at them like they did in the 90s.
So all right, yeah. So to adjust this question, even with Game Pass is the question, and so let me break down some money stuff for you real quick. All right, so yes, Game Pass is a nice spot for them. Now they've made errors, like Slender has pointed out very frequently lately, especially with raising their price. But here's what you have to understand: Game Pass as a section can be making money,
Yes.
but
Their studios are.
but the hardware development costs for making the consoles, the studio costs for, and remember, Microsoft likes to gobble. I mean, look how much they paid for
And look how many studios are cutting free.
Yeah. So when you look at money in the finance world, there's something called opportunity cost. Like if I had just taken the same money and invested it into like an S&P index fund over 10 years, I would have made around 12 to 15% return. So if I if I had put that money there, I would have gotten that. How much have I got as a return on the same money I've been investing in the Xbox unit? And Game Pass could be doing fine, but the other parts could be losers. So overall, your money is maybe like Slender. You might get close to break even every now and then, but you're usually losing because they keep spending on these big other things. And then if you're doing a prospectus for investors and you have to explain to them, hey Microsoft, why did you spend $80 billion to purchase this thing for over the course of the years for all these gaming studios and writing them for Xbox, and we're not seeing a return on them. If you remember, this goes back to when they were doing it was in the PS4 era when they were Xbox really wanted to be your home media console. And the reason they wanted it to be the entertainment center so they could sell everybody's fucking data. So that they wanted to be able to get what you were streaming, have it plugged into your TV, because then Xbox, it's been leaked out. They were going to sell advertising on the Xbox homepage. They were going to do like all of that and that was going to be how they were going to monetize your life. And it wasn't just about gaming anymore, because they wanted the reason you wanted to be persistently online is so they could track what you were watching on YouTube and this and that and all these other things. They didn't want you just using this as a game console. And it turned off gamers, because gamers want a console mainly to game, and these other features are usually great.
Well, and they knew what they were up to. We all knew.
Yeah.
That's why it backfired. And as was stated with Game Pass, when they raised their prices with Game Pass, they took enough of a hit where they commented on it.
Oh, they didn't just comment on it. They got roasted on it.
No. They commented it like in their financial report.
Yes. Yep.
Is what I'm talking about. When a company says, we had a negative downturn with this part of our product.
Yeah. And they also address like we expect Game Pass to generate like a 13% return on on our costs, and we were only getting about a 3% return.
Yeah.
And that's where the CEO and I should say more the CFO, Chief Financial Officer, who then, because Microsoft, here's the other thing, Microsoft has been spending all of their, like a drunken sailor, on AI and trying to get into be the forefront of developing AI so that people will use their Azure data centers, like virtual stuff. And when they're spending that, when the CFO says, if you want to get a return, we need to be getting all of this money into AI development, seeing a division like Xbox where it's just a black hole of money with not a return, that you're not seeing that 13% return, you're maybe seeing 3% return, they're going to shut that shit down. They're like, you've had over 2 decades to show us why this matters, and we're not getting it.
And then now with Game Pass as well, it's not just a one price thing. They put it into tiers.
Yeah.
And unless you're paying their most premium tier, brand new games, nope, you're waiting for a year before they come to Game Pass, or that you're allowed to play them, I should say.
What, did Slender go smoke? Because suddenly I can hear things.
I can hear now.
No, I'm still here. I just muted.
Yeah, when I get in, he probably glazing over when I'm getting into the nuts and bolts of the finance.
A little bit.
Yep.
Trying not to.
It's all right. I appreciate it. it's I'm trying to bring you own me on gaming news and predictions, so I'm trying to explain on the money side, which is where I have a lot more experience.
No,
to-
I find it very interesting, but sometimes you get into the weeds, and I'm just like, nah.
Nah.
I don't have enough processing power to try and make this make sense right now. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna let him talk.
Brahma he is standing now. It's going to be excellent for his blood pressure.
Yeah.
Which
Blood
is good.
pressure's fine. You
Is
got an
it?
actual arm
Does it
cuff instead of
poke
the
you
wrist
with a
cuff.
needle and you squirt like a Fist of the North Star character?
I love that all of us immediately were like, "Is it?"
I got an actual arm cuff instead of the stupid wrist thing, and almost every single one of them has come back at like 120/80.
That's good. That's
much
very
better.
good.
Yes, that's much
I'm
better.
And
super
those
happy
are
to hear
much
that.
more
Actually,
accurate than the wrist crap.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, they are.
I'm
Yep.
super happy to hear that. That's those are good numbers.
Ooh, yeah, you can get one of those things where you have like the little walking desk that you can pretend you're in
I have a
Ready
bar.
Player One. Yeah, she's like you can walk while
Those
you
walking
drink.
desks
My other
just
desk
seem like an
still exists.
accident waiting to happen.
Let's look at it. Let's look at that setup again for the new people coming into the chat. Look at it.
You need to
He's
take
got-
one of your headphones off.
I need to go get my AirPods, but the dog ate one of them.
Don't do
so
that.
you gotta
it'll
wait.
come out, it'll
That's
come
what
out again.
that's what the actual bar looks like.
You'll get
And
it back.
does have bar stools, and I've got a monitor right there where I can actually have one that I can see all the chat and everything else on.
That happened in
monitor
Gone in
is,
60 Seconds,
yeah.
where the dog ate one of the keys and they had to wait for the
Yeah.
keys.
The
I don't
laser
think that'll
cut
work
keys.
with an AirPod.
I just-
Plastic's a bit more digestible than metal.
That's
The-
why you got to give him some laxatives so that it goes through the system quick.
He didn't actually swallow it. He just chewed it, so there's holes all over the place in it, and it doesn't charge.
Oh, so you
So
can
only
still
one of
put
the
it in your
AirPods
ear?
works.
Come on now.
It has no ability to charge.
Uh,
I could use one.
Apparently,
put
your
it on
DJ,
your put it on your electrified bug zapping racket.
yeah, that's
And
true.
just zap it real good. I bet it'll charge up.
yeah.
There is
Eric's
more
telling
LED
you
lighting.
you
The
need
Jeep
more LED.
Has lighting. This one's going up, although it looks slightly gay. This one's going to be going up.
Is that your proud?
Slightly?
June?
Slightly.
It's July now, Brahma. You can't have that
It's-
sign up.
You could put your cane up on the wall that Eric gave you.
Cane's right here.
Yeah, that would go up the wall as well.
That's
hang it up on the wall.
do you,
Now, he wants to have that in arm's reach so he could swat down the riffraff.
is that so you and Wayne Brady can smack a bitch? Like, what is that cane for?
He's got to keep
Wayne
the peasants
Brady
the
gonna
peasant
have
folk
to
down.
choke
Have
a
you
bitch?
not? Have you not heard the story of the cane?
I
Eric Cage just brought it for me. He had it custom made by this cane maker, Ross Taylor, and the engraving says "made from the reproductive organ of a bull." The cane part, actually. And
So when
there's a big charging bull on it.
so you're holding bull balls when you walk?
No, I think it's talking about the actual shaft,
Ah, okay.
not the balls. And then I also have this, which I'll be putting up, like right here, where when I'm not wearing the smoking jacket, it'll be hanging on this bull coat hanger. It's coming together. I'm working on it. It's
You should
small
get a
space.
carpet that brings the whole room together.
A rug.
A rug
Really ties
ties everything together. Say what you will about Brahma's setup, at least it has an ethos.
True. Nihilist.
Tina
Eh,
agrees that
more
it's
fun being a misanthrope.
that only happens when it's a full moon.
That's a lycanthrope.
Same difference.
No, it isn't.
Right, Matt? Isn't it the same thing?
Yeah.
See, he agrees.
I don't know.
I
The
was
only thing I heard out of
listening.
Matt was a giant question mark on that one.
Why? By the way, I love how I know this is the way for me. My all the interest in the World Cup completely disappeared once we lost. So I'm like, nope, peace out. I'm done with this tournament.
You had interest.
Other than slightly talking about it, I have trouble bringing myself to care about soccer once every 4 years, whether our team's doing well or not. And I played soccer all the way through high school. Still hate watching it.
Did you?
Yeah,
Striker,
midfield.
midfielder. Oh, okay.
Playmaker.
Sometimes sweeper, sometimes just regular midfield. But typically, what the coaches did was scouted out who the top scorer was on the other team, and I didn't truly play a position. I shadowed that person the whole game, so I just had to keep pace with whoever their number one scorer was, and try to aggravate him all the time.
You're what is Brahma's job on the soccer team? Oh, to be an ass
Yeah.
who bothers
That
the
was
other
pretty much it. It was to keep the ball away from that guy, and if he had it, tackle him. If he got upset, try to goad him into actually doing something to get a card. Perfectly legitimate.
Did anyone go see Young Washington yet?
No.
No, but I've heard it was
No.
actually good.
I've actually heard good things too.
Angel Studios is back on track after their stupid.
No, they're not back on
stupid
track.
move.
They're just I don't give them. That's one of the reasons I'm punishing them still. I want them to have a bad year because of this.
But that Animal Farm must have lost I mean, it wasn't a big budget, I don't suppose, but it must have lost money.
I do think. Well, it depends. I don't think that Animal Farm cost Angel Studios the same amount. So I think Angel Studios bought the distribution rights, but I don't think it was as much as Andy Serkis dropped into that movie to make it.
Right.
Which
Because that was his dream project.
that was his dream project.
It had
and
been
he
like 20
fucked
years
it
that he
up.
had been working on it.
I can see why nobody wanted to give him money for so long. It makes a lot more sense now.
Total pish.
Slender, even a blind dog finds a bone from time to time. They made the one major misstep. The rest of their stuff has actually been pretty good. So it's not like they just found one bone. It's
Right, but
that
I
they
think
had one stinker that
No,
we
no,
all
no,
had
no.
to call out.
The issue is not the movie; it's their reaction to it.
Yes, where they were acting like you're a lying sacks of shit for saying this is pro-communism. And
That's the
Well, they were
issue.
probably
Yeah.
listening to all the influencers that they paid to say it was a good movie.
And then they got brought down by the fact that they paid influencers who then immediately, when they got called out for it, started saying, "Oh no!" I know specifically one, and that got in trouble for it. And it is what it is. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Paid it.
No, and I'm fine with that. But saying that if even a blind dog finds a bone from time to time I don't think is fitting, because they made a misstep or a huge mistake, whichever way you want to look at it. But outside of that, they have been actually very good about most things.
Well, they had one mega hit, and that was Sound of Freedom, and they didn't even make it. They bought distribution rights to it after it was already made by a studio, and then the studio got cold feet about releasing it.
But they've made a number of pretty good movies. I mean, just because they're not hits, I mean, it's Angel Studios. What are you going to do?
I expect them to have watched Animal Farm before they decided to distribute it, which is a
And
precursor.
at least take the
Sure.
criticism.
And I think that's perfect.
But they did-
perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, but the way that they reacted to the criticism is the biggest problem.
So
Sure.
I look at Angel Studios as the Black Rifle coffee of
Yeah.
movies, because what it did is it exposed that what they were trying to do was just and I hate using the word grift, was just an act to try to specifically target a demographic, which is, it's fine, it's good business. They got their big hit with, Sound of Freedom. They were doing really good with The Chosen. And it tells me that the guys who actually run that studio don't actually believe in any of that shit. They were just trying to make some money, which is good for them. Because if you watch that movie, the Animal Farm movie, nobody who watched that movie came away with that saying, "Oh, this is a really good, authentic retelling of this story." And then so they bought it, they saw it, they bought the distribution, they decided it was going to be one of their main pumped up releases, and then they paid conservative influencers to try to still get that same audience into the theater to see it. And then when that audience, rightly so, rejected what they were being given, they did the same thing we get really mad at for other people, which is they attacked the audience. They started saying it was those people who were the problem. This is where Matt is right. The reaction was way worse for them than even releasing this movie. I think Matt nailed it with that. And now, for me, I'm far less likely to even go see an Angels. I have the movie subscription. It doesn't cost me any different money every month to go see an Angel Studios movie like Young Washington. And I'm choosing not to do it because I just don't feel like helping Angel Studios out anymore. I'll wait for that movie to be on some streaming service. So I think
Do any of the movies go to streaming services?
Yeah, they do. I think Amazon usually.
I think they show up in that magical place where I watch movies.
Upon request and if they're available, yeah.
Upon request.
Don't expect a request on that one.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm
Hey, can you put Animal Farm on?
oh.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't sully that library.
Oh, that library has been sullied plenty of times.
Also, Eric got me, and I was very sad about it, but that's true. That's true. Not if it's a digital clock. I was thinking the same thing after I said it, too. I was like, somebody's going to say something about a digital clock. I just know it. And then he's like, not if it's a digital clock. I was son of a bitch. I knew somebody would say something.
A broken digital clock is right all the time because it's
No, a
just
broken
flashing
digital
12
clock
over
is
and over
just
and over.
off. It's just not going to work.
Wait, no, because a broken digital clock,
Just doesn't work.
it could be blinking 12.
Blinking 12.
So
over
then it's
and
still
over
right
and
twice a
over.
day.
It's still right twice a day.
Yeah, so I think you're okay, Slender.
Okay.
So I
Then,
just came
haha, I win, Eric. You lose.
Why do you do that, Chad? Why?
Because it is
He's my bro.
you've got to stand by your bro. If you can talk your bro into being right, you do it.
So I just came across something, Chad.
What's up?
Evidently, Cosmic Book News got a leak of the first episode script of Lanterns.
Oh no.
Evidently, what they
Yes.
posted is true because they got DMCA'd
Hal Jordan
by
dies
DC.
in the first episode.
Oh no.
Wait, hang on,
Is that the one
guys.
you're
Wait,
talking
hang
about?
on. I need everybody to go back to when Chad said, "But that's what Matt was right about," because I had to go get food out of the oven, and then I pulled my headphones
You had
out
to
of
reach
the
next.
thing.
What do you mean you had to get food out of the oven?
Yeah, you
So-
were 5 feet away instead of sitting there.
You expect
Yeah,
me to
so-
believe you cooked something?
So go back.
He
No,
reheated
Matt is the
something
one
he
who does
ordered.
the cooking. It's Shredda who's not allowed to cook.
I
Oh,
don't
no.
think either of them cook.
Maybe turtle soup.
No, Matt's not allowed to chop vegetables. Let's get it right.
Puts it in that salt brine.
But yeah, no, Matt, you were right. I was agreeing with your point 100%.
Was that the rumor that you heard him? That Hal Jordan's dead by the end of the first episode?
Yep.
Okay.
That would not surprise me at all.
But either DC is pretty much saying, shut up, we don't need people knowing that going out of the gate, or shut up, you're going to fucking tank the show on us.
Well, yeah.
It's one of two things.
What's the point of having him if he dies in the first episode?
Yeah,
They're
but
just
I'm
gonna do
leaning towards-
flashbacks.
God only knows. DC isn't exactly, the wonderkind of comics these days.
I mean, it's better than any of the, as long as they haven't done a Hellfire Gala. they're
No, they have
still
not done
okay.
an equivalent of the Hellfire Gala, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. That's
Yet.
gay. They
No,
went
I don't
gay
think they
otherwise.
will, because the blowback to that from everybody who's a normal human being that collects comics has been. It's gotten to the point where even though they keep doing it at Marvel, they don't hype it anywhere near as much as they did through the initial run.
This is the correct answer.
There's a correct answer?
Hal will,
Well, yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Hal will appear throughout the show in flashbacks. You really think they signed Kyle F. and Chandler for one episode? They could. It's not like
Apparently
it's
it's only for one season if that's the way they're doing this.
I don't like flashbacks.
Oh, you know what? They actually Cal Chandler, he got hired for one episode for Mayor of Kingstown. Didn't he get killed in the first episode?
Yeah, they can do stunt casting like that.
He can be an American Sean Bean. It's okay.
Yeah, except that show is not called Lanterns.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
I mean,
no one can be Sean Bean.
But he was literally the mayor of Kingstown.
before the new mayor of Kingstown was the mayor.
Yeah, he was the brother who was in charge.
He was the
Right.
old mayor
So,
of Kingstown.
do you think it's possible that he
I-
is the Green Lantern and then dies in the first episode to make way for the new
it-
Green
to
Lantern?
Why
me,
would you name
I
it
think-
Lanterns, plural?
Because the Lantern Corps, there's going to
Right,
be more.
but they've also
they're
said
not
they're
gonna
not
bring the
touching
others
the
in.
rest of the core.
They're not going
I
to bring
bel-
the others in. It's going to
Is
be
this is
solely
suppo-
Earth-based.
Well, as if it's tying into Superman, they already have Guy Gardner there too.
I believe this isn't tying in; it's its own separate thing.
Because
Yeah,
Guy
and-
Gardner is the cinematic Green
Because
Lantern.
DC still on that bullshit of TV and movies have to be kept separate.
All I'm saying is,
No, hold on,
Even
real
though-
quick.
Unless
I'm
it's
kinda
James
okay
Gunn's
with
wife.
TV
No,
and movies
Van
being
Wilder
separate.
Van Wilder is the cinematic Green Lantern. Name another one.
Mark Strong. He was Sinestro.
Was he? I said Green Lantern.
Guy Gardner was in the fucking Superman movie that came out, and he was playing a Green Lantern.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's what we just said.
As played by Nathan Fillion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There
Well,
we
I'm
go.
starting to question that relationship. Since Nathan Fillion's in everything James Gunn. Is
He
Nathan
puts Michael
Fillion
Rooker
actually
in there
married
stuff,
to,
too.
To his wife?
He puts Michael.
Are you
going
to start questioning Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio? He's in everything Martin Scorsese does.
I've always
Scorsese?
questioned that.
That's what I said. Martin Scorsese.
Uh-huh.
So Scorsese.
Not to be confused with Fugazi, which is
Okay.
both a band and a term.
Fugazi.
Fugazi?
God.
Or Lucchese. What about Lucchese? Nothing? Nobody? Okay. Never mind.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I just know it's a name.
They brought in Kyle Chandler. He's gonna coach the football team. He'll die episode 1, and then they'll be moving on. It would be real meta if they replaced him with Billy Bob Thornton.
He's busy with Landman.
You know what? Taylor Kitsch actually could have been a good, much younger Hal Jordan. He could have pulled that off. What do you think about that one, casting wise, Med? No,
He's
he's
already a perfectly fine Gambit.
Well, who, me?
yeah. I was asking
Matt's
if you
trying
thought
to eat.
Taylor Kitsch could have pulled off the Green Lantern role.
Taylor Kitsch could pull off anyone. He could pull me off. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, how did I know it was going there?
It seemed like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Weird.
Weird. All right. Since we covered that, I do want to go ahead, I think, and share. Let's make sure. Yep, this is the bracket here. All right. Yay. So
And
this
on
is
that note, I'm going to smoke.
Yep.
Wow,
So
he
the-
doesn't want to get embarrassed.
So this is our. We'll go through real quick our top seeds. This was based on having AI sort by popularity of the songs that Matt had put together. So according to the sorting, our number 1 seeds are "Yellow" by Coldplay, "In the
okay.
End" by Linkin
Ooh,
Park,
that's strong.
"Lose Yourself" by Eminem,
Okay.
and "Mr. Brightside" by The Killers. This was based. I had it based. Collate basically streaming numbers from all the music platforms for me to get the most. So the seeding is based on stream count for the songs. That's Spotify, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Our number 2 seeds. Yeah by Usher. Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. And
Why don't
Hey
we just
Ya
go through?
by
We'll
Outkast.
just come
So-
across them when we come across them.
Yep. So I'm just giving you. I wanted to give a flavor for the fact that these are going to be some tough matchups, because this is loaded with a lot of hits that could come up here. And of course, just for you, Slender, look at that one. Number 5 seed over here. Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance.
Why are you saying that to me? Why am I? Don't bring me into this.
So you can.
Because you knew better than to direct it at me.
Just
Oh wait,
for me.
you're not a fan of My Chemical Romance?
No. I don't think it's a single song on this list that, as you've scrolled through it, I've been like, yeah, I actually like that. There's
He's
not
lying.
been a single one.
He's lying.
this isn't for
He
you.
loves My Chemical Romance.
Slender. The
He is
day I
a
learned how to
closeted.
reach, the day I learned how to reach through the internet, you're fucked.
Oh, I know, but you haven't learned that yet. So he loves My Chemical Romance.
Just
He
keep piling
is.
it on.
He is a closeted Black Parade participant.
You know why it is because when he was a young boy, his father took him to
took
the
him
city.
to the city.
You know, I really hope my dream of imprinting my consciousness on the internet comes to be a reality just so I can continually fuck with you till you die, Slender.
He said, "Imp, when you grow up, will you be?"
Oh, that's making me laugh.
Damn it! I gotta grab my
I'll
phone so I
find
can
that
vote.
base and sabotage it.
All right, so we can get started. I'm gonna set up our polling for our first one. Let me get this nice and embiggened so everybody can see it. A lot easier. All right.
This is unfair, dude. I'll say this: Untitled by D'Angelo produced more babies than any other song. Period.
Well, apparently people aren't streaming it because they don't want to get caught doing that. So it came in as a 16 seed.
Shame.
Shame.
All right.
Well,
Are you
I'll vote
worried
for
because-
Untitled because I'll vote against Coldplay every time.
The poll is open for our first matchup here. It's going back and forth.
Closer than I thought.
It shouldn't be this close. Untitled should run away with it.
It should. Coldplay need to be humiliated.
No, it would be a.
That sounds like less objective and more.
I don't have a problem with Coldplay, especially early Coldplay, but
I like
we're talking
Clocks.
D'Angelo.
Clocks is I like from earlier.
I
Coldplay.
like some Coldplay, but I'm not big on Yellow. Might have burned out on it just
Smellow.
because it got so much damn radio
Just
play.
every advert.
Oh,
had a
Eric Myers,
Coldplay
that's a damn good idea.
Like which songs that more babies have been made to?
Yeah, what's the best baby making music?
Pony.
D'Angelo.
Pony's gonna win.
That'd have to be a one-day bracket. We'd have to go through that all
Like
on the
Venom
same episode.
had a few in that.
Maybe
Venom
we
be a
could
few of them.
we could do a 14 team bracket with a play-in game. For
What's
the
the
16.
one? You're my butterfly, sugar baby.
That's on this
Yeah.
list.
Be my butterfly, sugar, baby, mama, honey, come on.
Gross.
All right, we've got 8 votes and we've got 16 people watching.
Babe, they're fucking up. You got to get in there and vote.
Only 8 votes. We need more votes. Come
The
on.
number 1 seed is winning. How is that? This is an expected result.
There's
Yeah, don't
14
make me-
watching.
Don't make me pull in Bride to cancel Shredda's vote.
What? Wait, what? Are you voting for Coldplay?
What? No. But if you start trying to influence the vote with Shredda, then I will bring in Bride to keep it fair and free.
Well, now if Shredda's
Oh, boy.
actually viewing and part of the viewing audience, she has a right to vote.
Listen,
Yeah,
there has
of course
been
she
there has been no election meddling in the history. This is the freest and fairest bracket of all time.
Our brackets are the best. They're the most secure brackets.
I mean, technically, I think we should repeal the 19th for this show.
Oh,
specifically.
We
Yeah, I'm
can't
not-
do that. Most of our audience relies on it.
yeah.
Hey, some sacrifices have to be made.
Jim
Look,
W. Just vote
Some of
against
you may
Coldplay.
die,
That's all you
and
need
that
to
is
know.
a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I'm not,
You know, it's
because
free
Tina
will
can always
sacrifice.
vote through Good Take.
I was
instead
about
of,
to say
her own account.
Tina is our number one hype woman, so I can't get rid of her.
It's
Right,
a,
but
it's a
she would
free will
also be
sacrifice.
for-
I'm using my free will to sacrifice you.
Tina would definitely be for repealing the 19th.
Since the says Imp, who hasn't voted in one of our brackets ever on the show.
No,
He votes for like one song in every
It wouldn't-
bracket.
It wouldn't matter repealing the 19. Those women could just claim they're men these days. And still
Having
vote.
having made this bracket and looking at Mad's choices, I think this is going to be a Imp vote free bracket.
Come on, now,
I,
vote against
It's
Coldplay
going
for
to have
me.
very few votes from me because I don't consider anything that is R&B, hip hop, or rap actual music. So
Oh, fuck off! R&B and hip hop have their place. Like,
I identify
not
as
in
a
my
voter.
world. They
At
don't.
the bottom of a dark well, yeah.
You're just being all right now. You're just being contrarian. Like it'd be like saying there's a place for really good country music. There's a place for really
there
good
isn't.
R&B.
No, there
there's a
isn't.
place for yes.
There's
Bits of hell for the R&B
Here's the
stuff.
thing. I like Toby Keith, but I don't like country music. I like Eminem, but I don't like
I'm
rap.
okay with Garth Brooks, but I don't
Band-
like
That's
country
country.
music.
That's country music.
And
Come
that is
on,
the
vote
for
only country
Untitled.
music I have
It
ever
doesn't mean
So
it's
then
some
there
choice
is
actually
a place for it.
Where
You're
there's
making
Yeah,
an
there's a
exception,
place
there's
for
a
it.
place.
That was the
Yeah.
point.
Well,
One
that's
more
what I
vote for
said.
Entitled. Come on.
Just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean that I'm going to be as close-minded as, say, Imp, and just say, "Oh, that music is terrible and it shouldn't exist, and I hate everybody who likes it." Ah.
Oh well,
They didn't
I
play
am.
in a garage in my neighborhood. I don't care.
One of these days, Matt, you will do some literal research and your head's going to explode. It's
Oh,
going
you like metal? No, you don't. You don't like the right kind of metal. You don't like the right metal.
Apparently, Shredda is thinking it's the year 2000 in Florida and voted for the wrong one. And
It was a
wants
She's
hanging
got a
Chad.
hanging
A
Chad.
hanging little Chad.
Shit.
We got 11 votes, but 19
Come on,
watching.
one more vote for Untitled.
Yes, but there are
Even
plenty
it
of
up.
people that don't think this is
Yeah.
music, so they're just not
Yep.
going to vote.
I'm ending the poll because voting hasn't happened in a little bit.
No.
55-45. We've got a winner.
Stinks. Stinks.
It is.
Fucking
It's the number
robbery.
one seed winning. It happens.
You couldn't even get everyone to vote, and you still lost.
All right. Now we have our 215 matchup with Seven Nation Army versus Hit 'em Up Style. So
I have to listen to that one. 'cause
I
I've
mean,
never
that's
heard
gonna
it
have
before.
to be Seven Nation Army. That's a really good jam.
Yeah.
Hit 'em up style.
Even if they are brother and sister, husband and wife.
I don't give a shit about who they are. I just like the song.
No, it has to be Seven Nation Army, having listened to the other one.
I don't know the other one. I'll go with Seven
Blue
Nation Army.
Cantrell.
I mean, Seven Nation Army is pretty distinctive.
It's typical, like women R&B.
Hit 'em up
Hip
style
hop.
though isn't bad, bro. It's pretty. It's a little jazzy to it. Little.
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
She's got nice boobs. Oh, sorry. Slender won't like me saying that word. Slender doesn't like that word.
Nice.
Nice. He doesn't like the word nice.
I hate the word nice. It's the worst.
Seven Nation Army is dominating the vote, as I expected.
Yeah, you can't let overplayed affect. It's which one is the better song, not which one was not overplayed. So therefore, I don't hate it as much.
Well, you can't tell me how to make my voting decisions. So
No, it's
sorry.
not
True,
Eric.
Jack White is a dick, but
I mean,
Still
Seven
nailed
Nation
it.
Army has one of the
he still
most
nailed it.
distinct riffs in
What the fuck?
like,
You know it if you would just listen to it. You would know Hit 'em Up style immediately.
I know Hit 'em Up style. Yes.
No, I'm talking to Shredda.
Oh,
Weird. This is what I said about half of the songs to you on my list.
Yeah, I've said it about one song. To one
We're
person.
only into the second matchup.
Yeah, I've said it to one person about one song.
I say again, Imp. I don't think I'm the spicy one tonight.
No, not really.
Matt
biting-
is very
I-
spicy today.
Out of respect for my bro, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
all right. Now we've got Miss Jackson by Outkast versus Broken by Seether.
One of 2 or 3 different Outkast songs on the list.
Yeah, I mean, 2. I
What?
believe there's 2.
There was one on the other side of the bracket at very least.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, hey yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't disagree with putting both of those on for a 2000s bracket.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, if you're going to be lazy and not do no repeats.
oh my God, he is really trying to come after you right now.
Right?
Matt.
Like you're talking about the rules you set for yourself.
This has been Brahma has been waiting for this day. He is coming for his vengeance.
and it's not working.
He's
'Cause
gonna
talking
get
about like,
ya.
well, if you went by my rules that I set out for myself that nobody asked me to do.
I didn't say he was gonna get like great vengeance, but he's gonna feel like he has taken his vengeance after.
Brahma's
Rough.
like, I remember I made my 90s bracket to be deep cut B-side rock and roll
Right.
only. It's,
Or you had to look up every song in the bracket.
how dare you make
And
you
yet
list
you would have known every single song.
how dare
No,
you use
did
culturally
not.
significant hits
No, no.
that even people who didn't like
I
that
would have
type
known
of
every
music
single
know.
song, Brahma. I mean, I added a lot of them to my playlist, so.
Outkast is
That was the
representing
point.
well.
Was to bring back some songs that people forgot about.
Or never knew existed.
I think I gotta go with.
Broken.
I
have
went
to
with
look at- I have to
Broken.
look
I'm
some
not
of these
big
up.
on Miss
I went with
Jackson.
Miss Jackson.
Oh my God, Shredder.
Not my
now
cup
you're
of
just
tea.
now you're just messing with them. Seether
Yes, Seether is a band.
No,
What?
And I believe
Seether.
Broken
That's who
was-
did Broken.
Seether.
Amy
It's-
Lee features Amy
Seether.
Lee.
Yeah, it features Amy
See?
Lee from Evanescence.
It's a
Sure.
soft th, not a hard th.
It's a hard
Sether.
teach.
Sether.
Oh,
Stop
welcome
the
to my world,
Seether.
Slender.
I've always been the grammar Nazi. Leave me alone.
Well,
You know
not-
such thing. You know better than that.
All right. I think we got 12 votes in,
Mm-mm.
and nothing's coming. All right, 58-42. Miss Jackson wins.
Boo.
Yeah, I like Fine Again better than Broken.
So far in this bracket, the upper seeds are holding strong. Now we have "Oops, I Did It Again" by Britney Spears versus "Bad Day" by Daniel Powder.
I don't know. Daniel Power. I don't know that one.
That's an abstain.
See, this is
So
a
you had
tough
a bad
one
day.
because
Oh,
I
that
don't
one, I
like
hate
either
that
of the
record.
songs,
Right.
but I
the
think
Britney
I'm
Sp-
voting for Britney Spears on
The-
this
The
one.
I
Britney
am
Spears song is a
disappointed
good
and
one.
disgusted in you.
Oh, oops, I did it again.
I
That's
just
actually quite a
don't
good
like
song.
"Had a Bad Day."
I'm
So
just
that's
presenting
abstain.
the
I will not
The
abstain. I
metal
still have
version
to
of
decide
"Oops, I
which
Did It
one's the
Again."
better song.
Yeah, there's been some good covers of "Oops, I Did It Again" because it's actually a good song.
What was
Which is what
interesting
this
is
is
I
all about.
thought it might have been if I was going for a deeper cut, I would have done "Toxic," but I see where Mad was going with the actual hit people know.
That Bad Day's really annoying.
Toxic is a good song.
But Toxic's been covered a lot too, and better I think than Britney did it.
You don't want to vote for Daniel Powter, isn't he Canadian?
Ooh.
He might
Do we
not
want
be. I'm just
do we
kidding.
want the crazy girl from Louisiana or do we want the Canadian?
Is "Oops, I Did It Again" bigger than "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time"?
That one came out
Ooh.
in 1999 though.
Did it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You see him? You see him, Slender?
Oops, I Did
Yeah.
It Again was from her
Oops,
second album.
I hit my baby again one more time.
Hence the I Did It Again part.
Yeah. He wanted to do the. Well, that's not the biggest hit from her.
No, I was asking a legitimate question because
Why are you
I really
picking all
don't
these
give a shit what
B-sides,
her hits
Mad?
I think this one's a runaway.
Yeah, it's 90. I'm just calling it. we
Bad
can
Day's
move.
an irritating song. Really annoying.
All right. Now we get the fun 5-12 matchup, which is if you're a fan of the NCAA tournament, this is where the upsets are most frequent in the 5-12. And I think this is a chance for that too because we got
You
Butterfly
really
by
think
Crazy Town.
Butterfly is gonna beat?
I don't know,
Parade?
man. I like that song, and he
That's-
passed away recently. R.I.P.
That does
Use
not have
feed.
anything to do with how votes are cast.
Or counted.
And how dare you try to influence the election like that?
It's got a nice piece of guitar in it, that butterfly.
Come, my butterfly, come, my butterfly, be my sugar
think
baby,
it's,
mama, honey,
it's a-
baby.
Sample from something else, but
This is a good question. Like, remember when the culture was so pure that schoolgirl Britney video was seen as raunchy? Yes, I do.
I mean, technically, it would still be considered raunchy because now everybody thinks you're actually thinking about a schoolgirl.
Black Parade is my favorite song, but I see it losing based on the panel. No, I went Black Parade. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
50-50 with 11. Butterfly just pulled ahead.
Oh, shit.
I haven't voted yet. I'm thinking
Oh,
about it. I'm
shit.
still thinking about it.
I hear the clicking going in.
I'll go
Like,
Black Parade.
butterfly to me
I mean,
is so
come
much
on,
more
70s.
summer. You know what I mean? Like, just hanging out with the boys, trying to get
It's-
chicks.
One
It's-
gets played in dance clubs, and the other actually has some instruments.
You
You've
think
never
Butterfly
been to a
got
dance club.
paid at a
What,
dance
two
club?
things.
Yes,
One,
they
you've
did.
never been to a dance club. Two,
Yes. they did
no,
here.
if you had, you wouldn't call it a dance club.
It's a ballroom dancing, isn't it?
Yeah, they always play Butterfly at ballroom dances.
I went for a good 6 months before
I
I
went
was
to the
married.
disco.
And you heard Butterfly play at the club.
And then I panicked at the disco.
Oh, good one.
All right, we with the tie was broken right now. It's now 13 votes. Butterfly is back in the lead.
This is why I hate when we do these
Who's got an
brackets.
alt
I always
account?
end up so disappointed in the
Somebody
chat.
must be in their alt account.
We've got 19 people watching and 13 votes. So
Yeah,
somebody,
Matt's on 6 alt
No,
accounts
no, no, no,
jumping
no.
in here quickly
I'm
to
playing it
cast a
straight.
vote.
I'm playing it straight, just like my new channel. I'm playing it straight.
Oh,
Huh.
look at
Yes,
we
it's
know
all
who's
pretend.
voting. Look who's voting though. Butterfly is the coolest, especially Mad's version of it.
Yeah.
Does it get played as often as his theme song? Is that the question?
So once a
Rain
year.
in the Mad King.
Hey, Brad, I need you to come in and cancel out of.
Don't
Right.
forget you have kids.
Get
as
over
well,
here so
Slender. Put
Slender
the
can
minions
sing
to
you his
work.
theme song.
Oh, I could put the minions to work.
So the poll doesn't work on the
Have some
portrait.
reason.
The poll doesn't work on the portrait side, does it? Just the
It only goes out to the landscape.
Yo,
Landscape side,
14 votes in, bro. 57-43. I think this is done.
It's done.
All
It's a
right,
shame. I don't think that butterfly's all that bad though, having listened to
and
it.
they're full.
Well,
The
you're wrong.
upset, first upset.
It's not my
That's what
kind
you
of
get for
thing.
marking it out too soon.
Ridiculous.
No,
bullshit.
that's just
That's
a
what that
glitch
is.
of the spreadsheet. I don't like it, but all right, it happens because of the movement. All right, now we've got our 6-11 matchup: Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy versus Maria Maria by Santana.
Maria.
Maria,
Ooh, I like both of those, man. That's a tough one.
Your bracket is
Weird
so
that you
full
like
of
the
tough
songs that you put
matchups.
on your bracket.
No, but he did it. I'm gonna give him that credit. This is for 2000s like pop, rock, varied R&B types, like shuffled playlist listeners,
Yeah.
not just rock onlys. This is a tough matchup.
I'll have to do one of these for the 1960s.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Nobody will know the songs now. Just me.
I will.
We'll know all the covers from bands in our era of the 1960s ones.
Not covers, just what sampled it.
It'd
All right,
be-
Maria.
probably go better than
Oh, I
if I
gotta
did
go
one 70s.
Sorry, mate.
I said it'd probably go better than if I did one.
Well, I'd like that one.
Although I would like to hear Chad try to pronounce it in Norse and Finnish.
That's
That'd
true.
be entertaining.
Farfignugan? I don't know.
Nerf,
That's
nerf,
German.
Then that's as good as you're gonna
Nerf,
get.
nerf, nerf, nerf.
And I don't even know if that's a real word, but probably is known to Germans.
Borgy, borgy, borgy.
This one is
Snurgenarschen of a bird.
This is a tough matchup. We're going from tied to one up constantly. We were tied at 8 votes now. Maria is back now at 10 votes. We're back tied.
Somebody's using an
11
alt
votes. Maria just pulled again ahead.
So the longest word in German. Rindfleisch, Ticketering, Superwaschkeln, Saufengerber, Tuxi. I can't even get to the end. 63
Right.
letters.
What are you trying to pronounce it? Welshtown? Its name?
63 letters and translates to beef labeling supervision duties delegation.
What
law.
year did Smooth come out? That was a 90s song, wasn't it?
Smooth.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
with Matchbox 20 or Rob Thomas.
Rob Thomas, yeah.
Everything I vote for loses.
Yeah, I'm not doing
So
well
vote
this
for the
time.
winner.
But then
Oh,
that one would
are you
lose.
trying to say
And
YouTube knows you're Canadian?
it does. It certainly does.
All right, I think this one's
That's
good
why
to
it
call.
discriminates against me.
All right, our current vote.
Oh, it's
No.
going to 50-50. Oh, I've got to get my alt account up. If I could
That was
remember-
the last minute 3-pointer to tie the game.
If I could remember the damn passwords, I would. But I can.
All right,
There we go.
Maria, 13 votes. I think that's the most votes we've hit on
Still
previous
gone the wrong
polls.
way though.
So I'm ending the poll. 13 votes. Maria wins 54-46. So they pulled it off in overtime. So we have another lower seed knocking out there out of this side of the bracket. So that was our 6-11. So now we have our 7-10 matchup, which is Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne before she got replaced by the Body Double.
April Levine.
Versus, that's the new one, versus Kids. So let's
The
see.
Kids song has a lot of weird, like it has a weird history to it too, how it was made and shit.
Have you seen the video
Yeah, what's
that
that?
goes around on Twitter about once every 6 or 7 months where they were on their college campus and just started playing it?
Yeah. Still though, Skater Boy has a. We used to sing it all the time with the Bradley. That was one
I
of
mean,
our
who
jams.
didn't sing Skater Boy? I mean, it was, come on, it was a good one.
And in Generation Kill too, if you remember.
I mean, it was good, but I think Kids was better.
Said, "See you
Personally.
later, boy."
Now, Kids, you just can't like really just sing along with when you're taking a shower, you know?
Maybe you can't.
There was a chick in one of my classes in college that was a stripper, and Kids was her favorite song to dance to at the club.
So this is the club you were going to.
That's a
No,
Weird
Now it makes
club.
sense why
Not a dance
Butterfly was
club.
playing. That's way more fitting of a
Yes.
strip club.
Yes, that would. I could see that getting played for the stripping,
Yeah,
not so
pretty-
much for a dance.
pretty
club.
consistently in an environment like that.
Oh shit, this one's tough. We're at 50-50 with 12 votes. Skater Boy. I
Why
thought,
do you gotta make things so complicated? Why do you gotta...
things make so complicated. Oh, that was good.
Pardon?
No, that is not what you heard, Eric Myers. I said there was a girl in one of my college classes that was a stripper that liked to dance to that song.
There was probably some high school teachers working at the strip club.
Was that during
You go
college
wrong
hours?
with me, Miss Davis?
She's a fucking tan.
The 10. Give it a 10.
All right, we've hit our 13 vote threshold. How many? We got 19 voting, but
Yep,
All
that's
right.
it, man.
end of the poll, Skater Boy pulling it off, 54-46. I am okay with that one because I like that. All right,
I'm
now
not. Disappointed again.
now we get the 8-9 matchup. It's gonna be
Everybody
me by
better
NSYNC
fucking do this correct.
versus
Who the
Crazy
fuck
by
is
Gnarls
Gnarls?
Barkley.
Who's Gnarls
This is an
Barkley?
easy no vote.
What the fuck? It's gonna be
No.
me,
I mean,
bro.
I really like Crazy
Hell no.
by Gnarls Barkley, though.
Charles Barkley. Or Gnarls Barkley.
Gnarls Barkley.
I mean, Crazy is a good classic song,
Right,
like,
but
just
it's
to
not. It's
sing
gonna
along
be
to.
me
Yeah,
though.
when it was done by Aerosmith.
I mean, it's look. Let's be
That
honest.
whole album slapped.
NSYNC was not as good as Backstreet Boys, so it's
What
gonna
the?
be.
Are you fucking with me right now?
Well, it's a low bar for both.
Dead. He's dead to me. I'm adding him back, but only because he's the one doing the bracket.
Yeah, guess bracket's over. Chad's gone.
I
I'm messing. I am clearly messing
That
with
was
you.
a
I know
sheer
how much you
abuse
love.
of power on
Do I
Chad's
know
show.
all the dance moves to It's Gonna Be Me?
Who the
Maybe.
hell's voting for NSYNC?
Take one guess.
What I
There's no I
Shredder.
in intelligence.
Shredder.
Don't make me call her back out here.
Like, look, Matt, you're not alone. The first time I can't support Chad, and it's over NSYNC.
Like,
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
like
May.
NSYNC. I like that song, but I really like Crazy.
Nope.
I mean,
You just made
crazy
me
is.
throw up in my mouth a little bit.
How do you
on
not like
both
Crazy?
Of those
It's
statements,
just-
Slender.
It's
Crazy's definitely
all
better
right,
than
both of
NSYNC.
these songs are good, but Crazy is. I like Crazy better personally.
I remember when I remember
when
when I lost my mind.
Yeah. It's fine, but it's not NSYNC. And since this is the only representation of NSYNC, it has to win.
Oh, is that how it is?
Chad is.
Well, it looks
tearing
like
up
it's
my heart.
losing. Welcome to my world, Mad. Nobody understands your music.
I hope it comes down to a 50-50 and I can just crush it.
And then
Are you
Chad
not
can
voting?
come in with the tiebreaker and be like, "Nah, I like Crazy."
Crazy is up 54-46 with 13 votes.
Crazy.
Come on.
Matt is getting. Aw.
Patsy Cline, that was crazy. She was
Uh-oh. Mad.
Brahma, can I-
Oops.
Brahma, can you ask your folks if I can stay in their guest house for a while
Yeah, I'm sure
while
that'll
we
be fine.
work some things out here?
Okay, I will 100% back up Eric on this. When I went and saw This Is the End, and the Backstreet Boys came out at the end, I was laughing my ass off.
That has
but-
nothing to do with the song.
I know, but that's I'm just talking about that. But that also was
Backstreet
when
Boys
I-
aren't even one of the songs.
I know, but it was also when I realized that Channing Tatum was definitely willing to commit beyond what I expected for any.
When he
kind
was
of-
the Gimp.
Yes. That didn't make you laugh when he was. All right, 13 votes in. We're not getting any more. 54-46.
Oh, poor Mad.
Damn.
Mad's
Well-
number one seed didn't even make it past
Yeah.
the first round.
Okay, well, we don't have to keep talking about it. Let's just move on.
It's like
All
the
right.
Cowboys all over again. They
Fuck
suck.
you,
We've got a new
bro.
116
How the
matchup moving
fuck is
down
forgot
the bracket.
about Dre fucking 16th?
It's based on streaming numbers. That song just
Shit.
doesn't get the play that you would think it does. Apparently,
I did
That whole
forgot about
album.
Dre, though.
I thought Mad would have picked the seeding numbers. Mad, why didn't you pick
Nuh-uh.
him?
Because
we
that would be
did
too
it.
much
We
work.
did it unbiased with AI,
I guess so.
and the
It's
whole
a different crazy song.
The whole bracket is free and fair, most secure bracket in history. We're good to go.
Crazy is Aerosmith. Shredder.
No, it's Patsy Cline, isn't it?
I mean, I like forgot about Dre more than Brightside. That's an easy one.
How the fuck
What?
is this tied?
Crazy. Willie Nelson song, Crazy.
Wrong
I like.
song.
What?
I'm a big fan of the Killers, so that's.
No, but fucking forgot about Drake's shit, bro. That whole album was legit.
That was his. I'm better than NWA.
What would qualify something as
I
being
will
not
say-
legit?
I will say, as far as he goes, though, he got a little bit of that TDS, and now that I've heard some of the stuff he's done because of that little bit of that TDS, it does detract from some
Oh,
of
yeah,
my
M?
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this group?
Like
the
that
Tylers?
whole, oh, I'm going to throw hot coffee on Donald Trump. I'm like, dude, I thought you were good at this. That's terrible rap.
There you go. Feel better. Typo.
Yes.
All right.
I think the Kylers sounded better.
Kylo Ren. I don't know. Mr. Brightside with 11 votes is currently up by 1. We've got a 6-5 scenario. So if our all 13 voters we've had before vote, we can flip this a different direction. So I'm not closing it just yet. Shredder apparently felt it was very hard to vote.
Oh, was she having trouble reading the ballot?
Here's the
All
thing:
right.
if this was Mad's early 2000s, all of this would just be like screwed up click. You know what I mean? It would be Flip. It'd be
Let me-
DJ Screw. It would, you know what I mean?
Let me confirm for Souls.
Fucking-
oh, go ahead.
Big Mo. Sorry,
Yeah.
just going.
I was gonna say. He says it's confirmed. Chad was not a suburban or hood kid growing up. He not down with Dre. Slender knows where the area I kind of lived in Virginia.
You
think
kind
he
of did grow up in the hood.
I was about to say he can confirm that I was definitely not in what you are describing here. I was knee deep in that. The difference is I could
But also
code.
in a military household.
I
No,
mean,
yeah.
he was selling cigarettes on the street corner. He was shaking down
Lucy's?
shop owners for protection money.
I can.
Chad was selling Lucy's?
I look I lost the talent, but I could code switch with the best of them in my high school years.
Code switch with the.
Okay, Kamala.
It's a talent
real,
you haven't
for real.
lost.
Then
It's
on
a
the
talent you
weekends with your
haven't
dad,
lost.
you're
then.
dropping your eyes.
Although, unlike Matt, I never felt like I had a card, so I didn't revel in any of those language choices.
He didn't drop his R's, Mad. He just made them hard.
No, that was a quote from The Potted.
I know.
This one's done. End it.
11 votes. All right, yeah, nobody's voting. 55-45. Number one seed
End
moves
it.
on.
Good lord. All right, that's
Finish
fine.
it.
All right, that's fine. Doesn't sound fine, Matt.
It's fine.
Now we have our 2 versus 15. Yeah, by
God.
Usher versus
Shit.
Handlebars by.
I love fucking Handlebars so much, and if I have to hear "yeah" one more time in a goddamn club, I would have lost my shit. But,
Locked bots.
but-
Flow bots.
but, yeah, it's a fucking good fucking jam though. Did you hear that in the club? I'm sorry, in the dance hall, Grandma?
I have no idea what either of these songs are.
Look him up.
I love how you switched
Yeah,
to
like
the
we did for
dance
every
hall
one of your
him.
songs.
Yeah.
Did you hear it for the dance hall?
You waited until the final night to start looking up the songs, man.
That's
That's
not
not
true.
true at all.
No, not even close. Oh, hey, Shifty, check out Handlebars. This is a good fucking song, bro.
listening to
This
it
is
now.
a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do a sample.
very
See
Gorillaz.
which one strikes me today.
Oh man, I like Handlebars so goddamn much though.
I don't need to sample Handlebars. I know Handlebars.
That's what I was saying. But still, Handlebars I think is just a better song.
But Yeah's really a good
Yeah.
song too.
Yes, it is, right?
Yep. I mean, if you want to talk about songs that could lead eventually to babies being born, yeah, it's like the starter one before you go home and put on the slower.
I'm
jam.
giving it to Yeah.
Ooh.
I can't
Okay.
believe I'm giving it to Yeah, but I'm giving it to Yeah.
By the way, can we talk about how
Who's
Usher
yeah?
decided that it was a good idea to do an entire album about cheating on his girlfriend and make a hit single out of it, like Confession?
Look, I can hit a target through a telescope.
All right, we got 10 votes. Handlebars is up 60-40.
I mean, I'll be happy if either of these songs wins, because these are both really good songs. I don't have a favorite. I just gave it to Yeah because Yeah was hitting for me right now. in
Yeah,
this
was
moment.
the Usher song, along with other guests.
Yeah, Luda on that.
And I think Lil Jon was on that one, right?
Oh
as well.
yeah, of course, because he's the
He was like,
guy.
Yeah. Just gotta let it burn.
We
That's
had a guy.
That's a good Usher reference right there.
we had a guy. Whenever we were doing running cadence, he would always throw in the yeah and the what, the okay.
What? Okay. the Chappelle style ones too.
Yep.
Just listen, yeah, gets this one. Well, apparently the voting hasn't changed. With 11 votes, Handlebars is up 64-36. Not many other people are voting. I'm about to lock this one in. 64-36.
Handlebars fucking took it, bro.
Handlebars with the upset in the 2-15 matchup.
That's the biggest upset of the night.
That is. Now we get to the 314 with Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake
Ooh.
versus Heaven by Los Lonely Boys.
Los Lonely Boys.
Oh, they're good.
Los Lonely Boys,
They're a good
shit.
band. Yeah.
Whatever you say.
It's the
Whatever,
oldest
whatever.
thing I've ever heard you say, 70s.
The what?
The oldest thing I've ever heard you say.
Maybe I just like Lonely Boys.
They're good. I love Lonely
What?
Boys.
They're awfully
I
good.
like Lonely Sheep.
Yeah,
By the way,
excellent band.
He had some great fucking tracks on that Future Sex Love Sounds album. He had some good tracks on that one. He had one with 3-6 Mafia that fucking slapped.
It all got overshadowed by the Super Bowl incident,
Yep.
unfortunately. So
I hate that it wasn't his nipple that caused it, but he get all the hate for it.
I have to say,
I love the idea that they said it wasn't planned when she was wearing a fucking like
A
pasty.
giant fucking
giant
thing,
like
yeah.
star pasty. I was like, come on, and he did it right when the line about being naked at the end of the
of
song.
course it was planned.
I did love that it was the first time I saw a headline about the most TiVoed moment, where it was like millions of people rewound exactly at that moment. Like, did I just see what I think I saw?
Yo, Chris Rock had the best line though. That's your man's titty. That's not a community titty.
Much as I like Lost Lonely Boys, I have seen Justin Timberlake in concert.
Really? It was
Yes.
fucking awesome, wasn't it? I bet he
I
could
don't
put
know.
on the show.
I took my daughter for her birthday, so I was probably the only. Well, there was a few other fathers there
I
too.
feel like
I
yeah,
have to
there was
say.
probably a lot of
There was a
dads.
lot of fathers in there, but it was good.
Yeah, but the
actually.
show was good though, right?
It was enjoyable. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't go crazy about it, but it was fine. I didn't.
Bro,
I didn't go out and stand
man,
at the.
I
stand
kept
in
trying
the,
to tell people that Mr. JT was making grown folk music.
You know,
Did
when he
nobody
was
know?
It was
like,
better
look,
than I thought it
he
would be.
he cut his hair. He's serious now. He
Yep.
can do this.
His that 2020 album or whatever, that album was fucking legit too.
Was that the one where he was wearing like the flannel on the cover?
No.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
I think, but it wasn't that album.
Okay.
Lost Lonely Boys are playing at Billy Bob's in Fort Worth in a few days. I wish I
Billy
was still
Bob?
living. I wish I was still living in Dallas. I would go to that.
Did Billy Bob cry? Because that's what Billy Bob does.
Hey, Billy Bob's is a wonderful place.
I don't
Brummel,
I don't
man.
even see an album with him and flannel on the cover.
Wasn't there one where he's walking through the woods?
Nope. That one, oh yeah, okay. That was Man of the Woods in 2018. Oh yeah, okay. So the bottom half of the picture had him in flannel. I didn't even listen to that shit. Last album I heard was the 2020 Experience from 2013. Did I own it? Yes.
His mother lover in this tourney. It's the best Timberlake song. I mean, it is a funny one. All
Are we
right.
calling this one?
Yep, I'm calling it
Boo.
64-36.
This is the one. I'm
Sexy back.
very disappointed in y'all. Lost Lonely Boys should have won that. Great band.
All right, now we
Great
get
band, but
the-
not that song's not better than Sexy Back.
Now we
Oh,
get
it
the
is.
413
Heaven's a lovely song.
matchup with Candy Shop versus Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
Oh, it's got to be Jet.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Candy Shop is pretty
It was
big.
kind
Oh.
of ruined by Tracy. Oh, what's his name? Tracy Morgan in
Tracy Morgan.
Lil Man with Butcher Shop. It was like his anyway. Well,
Mm.
Lil Man's one of my favorite movies ever.
Was that the one with the Wayne brother playing a
Yeah.
baby?
Yeah.
It mixes Wayne Brothers comedy with little people. How could
Yep.
Matt not enjoy it?
Jet's proper rock and roll. This is our
Oh
proper
yeah,
rock and
yeah.
roll
It
song.
was in.
It was
Madden,
featured
huh?
in an Apple commercial too, right? Wasn't it in one of the
Man.
iPod commercial songs?
Again, that 50 Cent's first album. It went hard. I like that whole album.
I mean, everybody like Candy Shop is one of those songs that actually became just cultural osmosis, where
Yeah. Even Brahma knows it.
Even
If- if
yeah,
he wanna
even
admit it.
Brahma would know some lyrics from Candy Shop. Probably sang it in Rock Band.
We really only got 3 votes on this.
3 votes. That seems pretty light. Oh,
Somebody's
jumping votes. 4, 5.
5, 6. Back to 4. Up to 6 again.
Yeah, well, YouTube has a weird thing where it'll shift before it locks in. That's probably giving Shredda time to try to take her vote back.
Oh, Slender left too?
Did they both go?
Yeah, Slender's gone. Brahma's gone.
It's just us.
No, what? No fucking way.
Shut up, Brahma.
No way.
No,
I don't really know
not
what it is
buying
either,
that for
to
a
be honest.
second.
I do not. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on this one. You don't know about the candy shop, licking things like a lollipop, any of that kind of stuff.
There's also Lil Wayne's his lollipop song. Oh man,
Oh,
what was
God,
it?
no. I just listened to it and it's terrible.
Slender's still voting. All right, 11 votes. Men in the
Jet's
poll,
killing it.
73-27. And I didn't expect that one. But with
Nah, I
our
did.
chat,
Candy Shop's not his best song, but it's
Now
the
we get-
most.
oh, go ahead.
It was the most prevalent or the most heard. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like Many Men. I mean, I don't think 50 Cent ever gonna top that shit.
All right, we're moving to the patented 5-12 upset matchup with Paper Planes by MIA
Which
versus
one?
1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton.
Oh, that's tough, dude. Because Paper Planes went hard in that movie. What was it?
Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express. Yeah. All I want to do is yeah, man. That shit fucking went hard. You see her fucking out there dancing and singing when she's pregnant and shit. Crazy ass.
MIA is apparently also slightly based, which is interesting. She's like,
That
don't
is
give her
interesting.
that. But she, Paper Planes was a good one, but 1,000 Miles always has the white chicks part to it.
Yeah.
Nothing like Terry Crews being like, it's my jam. How'd you know?
Is that the Making My Way Downtown?
Yep. Making way
man.
downtown.
I've referenced that way more than Paper Planes I've ever referenced Paper Planes. But I think Paper Planes is a better song. Fuck.
Now, these are both
1,000 Miles,
records that would make
Terry
me
Crews,
break
Super
the
Bowl.
radio if they came on. So
Oh, come
It's
on.
tricky.
Come on,
Nobody,
dude.
Nobody hates
No.
Paper Planes.
No.
I
Even people
prefer
who don't like
Status
hip-hop
Quo,
won't find
British
their
rock
head.
group. Paper Plane by Status Quo was a much better record.
Paper Planes has a beat, man. You just
Yeah.
do.
It has me beat.
Like it's and 1,000 Miles is just it's Vanessa.
We
who
already
was-
have two of the negative Nancy's on the panel. 70s. We don't need another one.
I stopped listening to music by the 2000s.
Oh my god.
The video for 1,000 Miles looks quite good. Though.
Let's see. I was going to vote Paper Planes, then you associated it with Seth Rogen.
See, no, that's not fair, bro. That you can't do
he
that.
he can choose how to vote.
Oh my god.
And you know how much
You know
he
what he's
hates
doing?
Seth Rogen.
No. Here's what he's doing, right? The fucking the fucking dealer has 17 or whatever, and you're like, hit me. Or whatever
And
it
the-
is, like you're not supposed to do.
And he pulled a 3, and you were sitting there needing the 3 because you had 15 showing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We've got 11 votes. 1,000 Miles is up by 1 vote, 55-45. I'm going to give it like, because 1 vote could swing it. I'll give it another 30 seconds before I lock this down.
Babe, do the right thing.
How do you know she hasn't already voted? Paper Planes going down by an extra vote. All right, I'm locking it. 58-42. 1,000 Miles. Pulling
It's
it
too
off.
late. You've ruined it.
Because I would walk 1,000 miles.
Yeah, that would have been MIA needs this. You know what? She really did.
All right. 6-11 with Get Low by Lil Jon. And Give It to Me
Timberland.
Timberland, typo.
Poor Shredda. If you could only hear her in there running her mouth, I have no idea what she's saying, but I can hear her.
Oh no, I can hear her.
Here comes
Well, Justin
Grandpappy-
Timberlake's in this one.
Here comes Grandpappy Dead Mouse.
Justin Timberlake may be playing
And
off against
Grandpa.
Justin Timberlake in future because he's in this Timberland one.
Yep.
The
All
fact
right.
that you guys think I would have ever heard a 50 Cent song is insane.
I don't understand how you could live in America and
you
not have
watch
heard
movies,
that song.
motherfucker.
It's pretty easy.
Candy Shop was like everywhere. It wasn't. It's in commercials. They fucking use it in just average commercials. It was so big.
Are the commercials on AM radio?
Oh fuck.
You don't watch TV?
Not a ton.
Okay, Get
Not
Low
now,
has,
but then.
Get Low has the better video.
Still back then, not a ton. You guys are constantly ragging me about how I haven't seen this or that. So, yeah, obviously, I was more listening to AM radio than I was watching TV.
Tina says I've never heard Candy Shop either. Yeah, I guess maybe this is just something where you were checked out, but it's possible.
I
it's
I
wouldn't
checked
have
out
heard
by
it.
like 2005. System of
wouldn't
the
have heard
Down and stuff like Breaking Benjamin was the last things I listened to on any kind of 2000s music.
Right. We're not saying that you chose to listen to it, but just being in the world, you had to have come across some of these songs.
And probably would have just blocked it out.
Brahma is channeling Bruce Willis from Last Boy Scout when he's like, "You want to make me scream? Play rap music."
I literally can't stand hip hop or rap or R&B. I will actively not listen to it.
Slender says Candy Shop is a lame song. To quote
Yeah.
him, it's commercially made, sloppy, and I love it. His words, not mine.
See, Imp gets it.
All right, we've got 9 votes in with Get Low winning currently over Give It To Me.
Ah, skeet, 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 skeet. I know you know that, Brahma.
What?
Ah, skeet, 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 skeet.
No.
Did you watch Dave Chappelle?
No.
Nope.
Oh, motherfucker.
We've got Shredder over here. My issue is I heard all the songs, but don't know the name of them or the artists. We need sound clips. I feel like
No.
that means
What you need to just open up YouTube Music
That's what I'm doing.
on a different tab.
I'm
Don't try to get us
listening to-
claimed.
I'm listening to them on YouTube. Right. I'm judging them by the strength of the video. Who's got the better video?
I mean that
And
you
Get
can
Low had the
establish
better video.
establish your own criteria.
Get Low had the better music video.
We haven't been getting any more votes. We're only at 9 votes, but it's been stuck for a while, so I think I might call it since nothing new's coming in. Get Low wins 56-44.
The only thing I know by Timbaland is Apologize, and that's because my buddy from high school wrote it.
Wait, your buddy from high school wrote that song?
Ryan Tedder from One Republic played soccer with me in high school, and the guitarist.
Do you still keep up with him?
Yeah, every now and then.
What the fuck?
Not
Why
a
are we
lot.
just now hearing about this?
It's not the first time I've mentioned it.
It is 100% the first time you've ever mentioned that
Zach
your buddies
Phillips,
with
the guitarist, was our goalie. Tedder was one of our strikers on the soccer team.
No, he's talked about it before. You
I've
might
heard
not
mention
have.
it before.
Yeah.
All right, well then fuck you guys. I guess I wasn't there that night.
I just don't always name drop. But he
He
wrote
was-
Apologize, and then One Republic actually
And then
did a version
after
of the song.
after we done playing soccer, we promptly went and hung out with Taylor Sheridan and his. No, I'm kidding. The I don't know the photo. We got our next 7-10 matchup: Photograph versus Last Resort. We have ones that Brahma knows. I'm guessing.
Photograph official videos had 91 million views.
I'm not one of the people that hates Nickelback,
I'm not either.
but
They're all right.
I hate Photograph. Out of all of their songs, that is the one that I would just be like, nope.
It's such a memeable song too. But you know, Last Resort though, right?
Yes, I know Last Resort. And just to
both
just
songs.
because everybody is always crapping on Nickelback, I'll put in Photograph. Even though it is probably their worst song.
Last Resort is winning right now. Interesting.
As it should.
Yeah, I mean yeah, Nickelback. I hold the fact that the lead singer Chad Kroeger replaced Avril Lavigne with a body double while they were married against him. So that would
It's
be
horrible.
my voting criteria.
He
I mean-
took her away from us.
I know. I put Slender down that rabbit hole a long time ago.
I mean,
About
if
how-
he actually did it, I'm kind of happy about it.
Fuck you. Avril Lavigne was great.
Get him out of here.
Were you not a
Don't
skater
threaten me
boy
with a good time, Slender.
who didn't you didn't have a time to say see you later? Well, come on. Avril was awesome. Mad talked about jamming to that song in the breath. Burn it to the ground so much better
I mean,
than
come on. Hey, I don't like your girlfriend. I think you need a new one. It's a good song.
what was the slower song that Avril had that was big?
I don't remember. I didn't listen to that many of them.
Look at
Mad.
that photograph every time I do it.
What was
makes
the
me
like
mad.
slower, more ballady Avril Lavigne song? You know what I'm talking about? Where she was like, "It's a damn cold night." I think was.
Oh,
one of
it's
the,
a damn
Yep.
cold night. Yeah. I don't remember what it's called.
But I remember that like that hook for that song.
When You're Gone?
I just remember it was big. Avril was huge for that album she dropped. She had like 3 or 4 big hits. And we got tie vote 10 votes. We've got 50-50 for Photograph and Last Resort.
It's hard to choose between two bad songs.
Choose the least bad.
So glad you're here, Brahma.
No problem.
Imp, have you still not voted?
No, I'm not planning on it.
You think Imp's gonna vote?
If you do
So
not make
glad
a
you're
choice,
here, Imp.
if choose
At
not
least
to decide,
70s. Let me say this. Let me give 70s his credit. He's here looking up the songs to then make a decision
Listening
on
to
whether
them.
to vote. Not
know
just
both of
fucking
the
sitting
songs.
there with their arms crossed like, brr, I'm an old grumpy man. Brr, I don't
I
want to
must
play
admit, I
along.
knew both
Brr,
of these
brr.
songs, so that's something.
I
Yes, but there's a
voted
difference
and I knew
between me
both
and
of these
70s.
songs.
I haven't hit the age of dementia yet.
All right, we've got 11
And
votes.
the Nickelback video looks like it was filmed in Alberta, so that's worth voting for.
Where they're
Wait.
Canadian.
You say
Canadian-
you haven't hit the age of dementia yet? Which one of you is collecting disability?
Workman's comp and disability are two different things.
With 11
You're like the
votes,
oldest one here, though, Imp.
Canadian
No,
Creed
I'm
is up
not.
by 1. Photograph is
Imp's
winning
the oldest in
55-45.
This is insane.
Go
That Photograph
Nickelback.
is up by 1. That it wasn't a
Go
dominant performance.
Nickelback.
All right,
Canadian kids.
no new votes are coming in.
I don't like Nickelback.
Canadian
No one
Creed
does.
is going to win this matchup.
I don't
Does Shredda
dislike
know what
Nickelback.
she was voting for? Hopefully. All right, calling it 55-45. Canadian Creed Nickelback wins.
Should have been
over-
Rockstar, though.
Also,
Fair song.
unfortunately, just because of the behavior of a lot of prominent Canadians of late, I'm starting to get real racist against Canadians.
Is it racism though?
Bigot, you bigot. Well,
No,
it is
it's-
because 50% of the population is now from India in Canada, so you can be racist against Canadians.
Real quick to answer this. No, it's not disability. It's compensation. It's VA compensation.
What?
Indeed, for services rendered.
Yeah, Matt's not collecting disability. Matt's collecting
Compensation.
He's collecting
compensation for the
disability.
fact that
Matt's
he got
collecting
blowed the
fire
fuck up.
insurance.
All right, we've got our next matchup, the 8-9 matchup, Ryden versus Hey There Delilah.
Right.
Man, there's this one track that because I had a Chameleonaire, I had his album, and there's this one track on there I can't find anywhere. It was only on that album, and I can't find it. And it was fucking, it fucking slapped.
I feel like Hey There
Yeah.
Delilah is the Breakfast at Tiffany's of this bracket.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what you do to me.
Yeah, I let that sit because I wanted someone else to have that happen to him tonight.
But seeing as how I don't know the other song, I guess I'm voting on that one.
Wow. Don't even take a second to go listen.
I can guarantee you I won't know it.
You won't
I
like
can
it.
guarantee you
trust
that
But
Hey
you
There
might like
Delilah is more into Brahma's wheelhouse of songs than Ride.
Hey There, Delilah.
Even though I would have assumed that, given our ages, he probably would have heard it. But given that he didn't hear Candy Shop, I guess.
Who knows?
Although, so Brahma, Riding is what Weird Al Yankovic based White and Nerdy.
And that's why it got my vote.
I know White and Nerdy.
So
Did you
yeah,
like it?
Then you know the beat for Riding.
You know, that plain white tease is dreadful. Sort of thing you'd hear on Friends.
They see me mowing my front lawn.
All right, where are we at? We are sitting with 11 votes. Riding is now up over Hey There Delilah. 55-45. I think the Weird Al vote is pulling this one across the finish line. Because that's what we're seeing it in the chat now. Weird Al bracket. Oh,
Dude,
let's
a
see.
Weird Al bracket would be tough. There's so many good ones.
Tina's saying the Bojan men went to the Weird Al concert.
Yeah, you
and
said that they
very much
would. Why
enjoyed it.
did you not go, Tina?
I mean, we'll wait for her to respond if the Ambien doesn't take her out of things.
Well, that's a good 30-second delay. We can keep moving on with
Yep.
the show until she does.
I'm not saying we'll just have
No,
dead
we're gonna
air.
sit here in silence until we get a fucking answer.
We're gonna do the fucking sound of silence over here, like we're. All right,
Hello,
11 votes.
darkness, my old friend.
Simon and Garfunkel or Disturbed?
I would go Simon and Garfunkel for this version, so it's more like more like Will Ferrell.
All right, we
and
calling
old
it?
school.
I actually don't really like the Disturbed cover of.
Yeah, I don't think it yeah, it's not the same.
Yep.
It's missing something.
It doesn't hit the same.
I
This is
like the
Garfunkel.
version that they did on one of the late night shows when David Draymond was like he had the flu. And it's a live version of their version of the song.
Well, live versions sometimes can be a lot better. I mean, you have Stained with Outside,
Been a
even though
while.
fucking Fred Durst ruins it.
It's the real
I'm digging those ladders. I'm digging those ladders. Fucker. But Chris Cornell's cover of Billie Jean live
Oh
way
my
better
God,
than
so
the
good.
studio.
By the way,
Absolutely.
Stained was the headliner at HF Festival when I went in 2000-ish to one of those. I think 2000. It killed live. It was 100%. Like he just nailed it. It was great.
I feel like the Disturbed version of Sound of Silence is better in the same way that Johnny Cash's version of it was.
No,
Not even- not
no,
even-
I think it is
not,
that much
not
better
a
than
fucking
Simon and
chance.
Garfunkel.
You are insane.
No.
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 You're
I have
wrong.
my opinion. That's my opinion.
Your
Aaron
opinion
Lewis,
is wrong.
Aaron Lewis also has a great cover of Black by Pearl Jam in his live.
Interesting. I'll have to look.
Oh, it's very, very good. I love that song to begin with, but yeah, he has a great cover.
That was one that they never wanted to put on an album or ever play live. 'Cause
They did put it on an
Eddie
album. It
Vedder
was on
thought
10.
it was too personal. Right, he fought against it being on the album.
But we only have 9 and the album's called 10. We have to put it on there.
Do you know
wouldn't
how to
make sense
count,
otherwise.
Eddie?
Mr. Eddie Vedder. Thank you, Mr. Eddie Vedder. I'm sure everyone here enjoys Walk Hard. It's a good movie.
Yeah, Johnny Cash's version of "Hurt Myself" is amazing, and it overtakes the original in every way.
Absolutely.
But Disturbed's "Sound of Silence" does not overtake the original.
Not even close.
Does for me. And I like
It does not change it to as much as, you know what I mean?
I mean, I love Disturbed. I had all their albums back in the day, but that song does not overtake the original.
I think, and again, because music is very subjective, but the Simon and Garfunkel version is more true to what the song is trying to emote.
And Brahma, look who's on your side.
Yes.
Bad Take. Bad Take is on your side, so you know you're wrong.
No, she doesn't have the moniker Bad Take right now. It's just Tina Bojan.
We all know the truth.
So we've finished half the bracket. I think that's what we'll call for this week, and we'll do the other half next week in terms of the first round, and then we can do the second round for both sides.
And hopefully everybody can reset and come back with some better opinions next week.
Right?
But I do want
the same songs.
I do want to give credit to Matt. This has been a very well put together bracket. It's got
we can't hear it.
A Machiavelli production. The stream's now behind, but there's no need to be glum. We'll return with more jests, with humor to come. So click that damn subscribe and let the good vibes thrive. For the next grand stream, we'll surely jive. Ascend and I, we've charted the street with synapses sparking, hilarity you can't believe. You brought your joy, so now you must go. But keep the party in your heart, yo. Keep the giggles, keep the banter, keep the screens to light. Until our next stream, keep the fun in sight. In this virtual voyage where streams do end, remember with Ascend and Art, we'll always fucking ascend. Oops, we forgot about Imp, he's bound to reappear. With chaos in his wake, all we can do is persevere. Are you happy now, Imp?